spend reaches $3,000. Plus, order eligible in-stock paint and paint supplies by 2 p.m. for free same-day delivery by 8 p.m. Improving is easy at Lowe's. Excludes spray paint and mist tints. More exclusions, terms, and conditions apply. Subject to change. Details at Lowes.com/terms. Same-day delivery valid in select zip codes. Subject to driver availability. Details at Lowes.com/same-day delivery.
I'm Boomer Esiason. My mom died from cancer. She was only 37 years old. She didn't have life insurance, and that was devastating for my family. That's why having life insurance is so important to me. Ethos makes it fast and easy. Get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. You can get up to $3 million in coverage with no medical exam.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Yeah! No! Anybody checked on Chris? Is he all right?
You know, I was going to send him a text. Anybody heard from Chris?
Yeah.
Anybody?
I'm kidding a little bit.
Oh.
I texted with him a little bit.
Let me text him now.
He's made the turn.
Has
doing
he really?
all right.
Okay.
What's up, Trudell?
What's happening? Yeah, I texted him the other day, but I wasn't aware, so he hasn't been in yet.
He's been under the weather.
I know he was sick,
Yeah.
but I wasn't sure if he had. I figured he'd been in by now because we were in Denver yesterday, so I was kind of like I didn't tune into the station at all. Although I could on the app, which I do
the
often.
all-new ESPN Only app and crystal clear digital audio.
It's very clear audio. I listened to Crosstalk and enjoyed both of your presence on there.
Nice.
There's
Can
always.
you not name the 7 castaways?
Is that true?
Is this the Gilligan's Island
Yeah.
thing?
Yes.
What was Michael relaying that
Michael
his
outed
shock?
you.
Actually, John said it. John said you can't name all 7 castaways.
I don't know that I would call it outing somebody born in 1981 to not be able to name all of the Gilligan's Island.
Well,
people.
Might
no,
be
but
true.
you were still, by the time you're like 8 years old, there was still local
Some.
television.
There were reruns.
He may
but
not remember it.
As a 10-year-old, I wasn't like, oh, this is awesome.
No.
I was like, no. Where's Saved by the Bell?
Do the thing.
You
Let's
know?
do the thing, right?
Which one?
Do you know what this means?
Oh,
this speed up.
Once they
is that
tell
the
you, you'll
like
get
the
it.
Popeye
No.
spinach thing?
roll down the window.
Roll down the window.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
see?
yeah. We were just. I don't even remember. We were talking about whether or not you knew how to drive. You.
I did. The cars I
Manual
had growing up did
had
have
the
the
crank
manual
windows.
crank window. Yeah.
Right,
Can
right.
you? Yeah, and I think we got started talking about whether or not
You could
Laura
drive
could
stick
drive
or
a
not.
manual transmission, or DeAndre. They're both no on the manual.
Can you drive
transmission.
stick?
Yeah, I drove a stick. Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Well, I did valet for many years.
Oh,
so
okay,
I
you
had
had to. There you
so
go.
I killed several Corvettes and Porsches because I lied to say that to get the job.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Thanks.
I did I did NFL Europe.
Yeah.
And in Germany,
Oh, you're right.
I had a Skoda, which is kind of like the Ford of Germany.
Okay.
It's just, and they gave me a
Travis,
car,
we
Yeah.
tore these
but
cars
it was
up.
but it was stick shift, and it's like, oh, there's the Autobahn. No
Yes.
speed. And so
Yeah.
I
We
figured
tore
out
these
I figured it out
drugs
quick
up.
once
All
I
right.
got on the Autobahn.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
I've messed up. So I was telling them, Trudell, that when I was trying to learn how to drive manual, I've known Briones for a long time. He used to have a little red Jetta. And he was like, yeah, I'll teach you. Dude, I messed up his car.
Grinding
Like,
gears.
so bad.
Grinding gears. Yes.
I've heard that valet is actually a pretty good gig. That you can make a little bit of money parking cars.
Great gig.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Is it?
Great
Yeah,
gig.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like when I was in high school, now it doesn't sound as much now, but I mean, you're walking out with like on a good night, like $300 cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus like whatever the minimum wage is per hour is probably $8 or something.
How often
But, yeah.
would you ding something?
Never ding.
Okay.
I would just kill like my first couple of months on the job.
How often do you valet?
Almost never.
Almost never. Okay.
I will walk 2
That's what I
miles
mean,
before
right.
I'll valet my
But
car.
every now and then you
Sometimes
have to
you have no
valet.
choice.
It's a lot of trust.
Yeah.
I'm letting you in my car.
Well, the place that I worked at it was called Lord Fletcher's. And it was on the lake, and it's this big, and it's like you go there to
Sounds
drink
fancy.
and to party, and and it was and there were only so many places to park, like and where it was, so you got a pretty good amount of guaranteed traffic for that. And also I also was a boat docker there, which is even more lucrative in the summer. Yeah, so there's like
Boat
50
docker?
docks, and people come in their boats, and then they come in and eat dinner.
Okay.
Or eat lunch or just drink or whatever.
Sure.
And so you've got like I was there's probably 6 dock boys and sometimes dock girls as well. And the boats come in, and especially as the drinking.
You just tether them to the dock, or do they have slips for them?
No, there's slips for them.
Okay.
But yeah, there's slips. But then some of the big boats you need 2 for them, and you have to know how to tie them up diagonal, and you have to some people will come in and they'll have rented a boat and they don't know how to drive the boat very well. So you have to like literally jump onto the boat, take control of it. You know, it's a hazardous job.
All of this, and he doesn't even know who the skipper is.
This
is you missed your calling.
If you need your boat parked, I got you.
You're the
Sounds
man.
like the beginning of the Karate Kid.
You're the man.
Yeah, right there.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. Well,
what's the fanciest car you've parked?
Well, so my DeAndre, you're talking to me, and my earpiece.
He asked what the fanciest car that you
the
parked
fanciest
was.
car.
Oh, I mean, so remember, this is Minnesota, not Beverly Hills. So it was just like a nice Corvette or a nice Porsche.
Yeah.
But like each car is a little bit different in the way that you like Porsches, for example. They have so much juice that I'm sorry, Corvettes have so much juice that you have to be careful that you have to like put your foot on the throttle much differently than you would for like a normal stick, like a Acura or just something like one of those like little toy cars.
Yeah.
And so then you have to kind of learn each car is a little bit different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so then the owner's kind of like, he sees the kid and probably with a spiky blonde hair, and he's like, "Are you sure you know how to drive?" They would say the same thing. "You know how to drive stick?" I'd be like, "Yeah, of course." I'd be like, "Are you sure?" And then they walk in.
You literally had no
idea. And then they kind of
idea?
like turn around and watch you. No, I mean my dad gave me like a crash course, but we didn't have we didn't have the car.
one in the family.
So he's just like, well, when you feel it getting close, he's like, then don't take your foot off.
Right.
Keep your foot down and give it a little more gas. And of course, inevitably,
I would
you
never
give it
let
too
you
much
in my
gas.
car.
Well,
I would
look,
never let you in my
you don't want to be a jerk to your wife or whoever's next to you. So like,
I'll
okay,
park it.
kid.
Yeah.
I would at least be one of those. I give you the eye.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah,
you're going to do this?
Trust
and
me,
then,
you got the eye.
And then once I handed you the keys, I'm going to linger somewhere in the valet
That's-
area
yeah,
to
that's
see how
true.
you pull away from
That's
the
what
curb.
happens.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the tip comes accordingly.
Well,
But it
valet
didn't-
counts. I'll park it. You walk her in.
Yeah.
Be her valet.
It
There you
didn't
go.
take long
Touch
though.
my
It, like
car.
after a couple of weeks, I was an expert on all stick shift.
Nice.
DeAndre
Wow.
got us a little pizza that's coming up a little later today.
Yay.
Right. So yesterday, we discovered that yesterday was your dad's actual birthday, correct?
Correct. Yes.
I
So,
like pizza.
It was his dad's birthday yesterday. They are celebrating their birthday, his dad's birthday this weekend out in Palm Springs. And you said, I asked you, what are you going to do for the birthday? And you said,
I said lots of Dominoes and barbecue.
Okay.
Pizza Hut heard that as Domino's and barbecue and said, no, Pizza Hut and barbecue. So they are bringing us Pizza Hut today.
Yeah.
So that
Domino's
should be showing up
the
an hour and a half.
game,
Yes.
not Domino's the pizza.
DeAndre will be playing Domino's the game. They
Yes.
heard Domino's the pizza, so we get the pizza.
Yeah. Right.
Ah.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
guess who wins? Us.
There you
We
go.
win. Well, not just us, though, Trudell, because right now there is a Reddick deal for ESPN LA fans. A large one-topping pizza or a medium three-topping pizza for just $9.99 each when you carry it out.
Pepperoni's fine with me, by the way.
What's your
That-
three
that-
topping?
that's coming.
What's your three topping?
Pepperoni, sausage, and onion.
Yep.
Oh, that's a
onion.
good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
But sausage is always
If you're
number
giving
two.
me three, those are the three that I would go with to
See,
bat
I would
lead off.
mushroom.
I would
Oh,
also,
mushroom.
Trudell, I
Yeah.
know you'd like this. I like olives on pizza, too.
There you go.
Ugh.
Okay.
Yeah.
There
Can
you
I
go.
give you my
Get
three?
Three toppings. Yeah, go ahead.
Pineapple,
Yep.
ham, and jalapeno.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You only
That's
get
good. I'd
three.
eat that pizza.
Oh, I was going to say, just give me a meat lovers.
You only get three.
So
You only
bacon-
get three, though.
Bacon, pepperoni, and now probably throw some like sausage. Yeah.
Nice.
Andrew likes that meat. All of mine have
What
been
did you
said.
just
say?
He just said he likes the meat lovers.
Pasta.
Yeah. So for me, number one, pepperoni. Number two, more pepperoni. Ideally, the char cup pepperoni. So I get like
nice.
double pepper.
I like that.
But if I have to give not pepperoni for two, then green olives two, and then jalapenos.
There you go.
You're
Olive.
very
Yum.
specific with the green olive as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
green
Yeah,
olives.
You do
is
not
be-
like black olives?
No, I like black olives.
Okay.
But black olives on a pizza, I think the green olives are
But
better.
if you just click the button on the pizza, they come black, no? Like, or can you
have-
specify?
It depends
never
on
seen
yeah, it
green
depends on the
olives.
Neither
spot.
have I.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's plenty of places. Yeah.
Yeah.
that
No,
have the
but
green.
on the little menu selection, does it say
Like,
green
if you
olives?
just click
Well, for which-
Well,
olives,
actually, I
they
never
come
look at
black
all.
olives.
It's just black olives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so it depends on the spot, right? Some places have only black, some places have only green, right?
Yeah,
Some places
okay.
have no
Both
olives whatsoever. But
Both
like
good.
if you pull into a New York pizza shop, they're not usually going to have an olives as an option.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like Fresh Brothers, where we get pizza from a
love
lot,
Fresh
has
Brothers.
the green olives.
Yes.
And then look, and sometimes if I forget, I almost always have like the what are they called? Whatever the ones you get at the grocery store, like the normal
Castle
tin.
of Vetrano?
Yeah, I think that one. And so then
How
I'll
did
just
you
put
know?
my own
Never
on.
mind.
Yeah. What? You shouldn't. You're a chef.
God, my
That's what they're
God.
called. I
Unbelievable.
didn't make it up.
Unbelievable.
Sometimes
Wow.
they'll give you the Spanish jumbo ones too. Those are good. Those are the ones that are typically stuffed with
I've
the
never
tomato.
ever shopped for olives in my life. I've never.
Kalamata.
You're a young man
Matrano.
still.
I have never shopped.
Oh,
for
I like a
olives.
Kalamata olive.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
They come in the oil.
Did you
That's
work
right.
as a boat docker too?
I know. I've driven a boat exactly one time in my life, and I was the biggest coward you've ever seen in your life.
Really? Oh.
Like I could
Oh, yeah.
not. And then once
Oh,
we got
no.
out on the lake, you could open it up
Open
a little
up a
bit.
little
We were up in Coeur d'Alene for a summer vacation with the
Oh,
family.
Ireland's country.
And, yeah, and it was fantastic. But I don't know how to. I've never driven a boat in my life, and they're very weird.
Wide open?
You can't stop a boat.
But is there
Sure.
any traffic?
Yeah.
Sure, you can. It's just, but it's the what people have trouble with.
Let
is,
me rephrase.
Yeah.
I can't
He
stop
can't
a boat.
stop the boat. Yeah. Okay.
Of course, the trick is the rudder is in the middle. So unless you have the bigger boat that has the dual engines, that's easier then.
Okay.
That's easier to dock or to park. But like that is not most boats. Like most boats just have the one motor in the middle, and with the rudder, obviously you go left or right. So it's counterintuitive. So if you're coming into the dock and you hit reverse, you have to turn the wheel the opposite way of the way that you think that you would have to.
Dude,
It's a whole
he
thing.
would be the professor.
Maybe.
He would be
Maybe.
the professor
Yeah.
from Gilligan's Island.
Yeah.
There you go.
Is that right?
Yes, you would be that guy. He couldn't be skipper.
Well, he knows
He's
how
not
to
Mr.
drive.
and
Although
Mrs.
I guess
Howell.
once the boat is destroyed on the beach, there's no need for a boat captain. We're not going anywhere. We
Well,
need people that can fix things.
My father was the captain of our. We didn't get a boat for a long time. Like a lot of my friends who grew up kind of close to the lake, I lived on kind of like the other side of the tracks, which
Yeah.
was still middle class. Okay, I'm not
Okay.
saying it was a tough place to grow up, but like we got a boat like basically after we got back from college. Finally, my parents got a relatively cheap used boat,
Yeah.
and I got to go out. But I bought my dad the captain's hat, and then
okay.
he bought me for Christmas. He got me a first mate hat, which made my brother really pissed off, which I loved. That was great. Yeah.
Which you love.
Yeah, I'll still text him. Sometimes. And my dad, it's been a while since he passed now, but I'll text him like, hey, do you remember who Dad gave the first mate cap to? It'll just be
Wow.
F you. Yeah.
All right, what's on tap today on ESPN LA? The Lakers are back home tonight to take on the Indiana Pacers. The Toyota Lakers countdown with Beto starts at 6 p.m. Tip-off is at 7:30. You can hear it on your afternoon drive on 710 a.m. or in crystal clear digital audio on the ESPN LA app. Brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for, the official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly.
Real quick, any news on Ayton?
Just that he's out for the game tonight, as is LeBron, but nothing further. I'll ask JJ in about 2 hours.
Okay.
But
All right.
I think just knee soreness, which is what he told us yesterday. That's why he came out of the
Okay.
game.
All right, so Lakers a little shorthanded tonight, and last night kind of a missed opportunity that we'll get into.
Yeah.
Coming up next, it's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Tomorrow night, the heart of Los Angeles beats black and gold.
And the black and gold stay perfect to start 2026.
LAFC are on fire to start 2026 with 4 straight wins across all competitions.
Curling shot and in! Oh, Mark Delgado with a curler to the back post.
Los Angeles Football Club battle FC Dallas from BMO Stadium. Coverage begins tomorrow at 7 p.m. on the ESPN LA app.
Hey, it's Bethel Duran. Everyone loves the new 2026 Toyota Electric BZ XLE that has a range of over 300 miles. You can drive one away on a 36-month lease with any old free and clear trade-down for only $239 a month. That's a $36,000 car that needs no gas. No cash required. Just drive any old car, truck, or van you own outright in the Wonder Toyota or Northern Toyota and drive out with a $239 lease payment.
2026 Toyota BZ XLE FWD. Offer good on any BZ model in stock with an MSRP under $36,650. Over 10 to choose from. Lease excludes tax, title, license, and dealer fees.
ESPN LA family, on personal injury attorney Joseph S. Normand. 2026 marks 15 years that you've trusted me to represent you. When you're hurt and down, I'm honored to fight for you in personal injury cases when it matters most. Numbers don't lie. I'm the real deal. The voice you hear is a voice you get. If you've been injured in an accident, call 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, built on trust, proven by results.
Bowling, bowling, bowling. Everybody's bowling. I don't mean to brag, but they don't call me Mr. Pinhead for nothing. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Your golf game's getting hotter. Hit the links at Morongo Golf Club at Tuquet Canyon.
Number 2.
7 heavenly chef-driven food stations at the marketplace. Take an all-you-can-eat culinary journey around the world.
And the number 1 reason.
Rick Ross, live March 20th, only at Morongo.
Morongo, good times.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the Relief Hotline at 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737.
This is going to be fun. I like this.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
Isn't it cool?
It's so good.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
Hey. Why are you laughing?
Back to the guys.
Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip.
I just can't get away from it.
Oh,
Never.
no. Oh, no, it's Friday.
Every day after school, you'd come home.
Yes.
You'd go into the kitchen. You'd make a peanut butter and jelly or
There we
something
go.
like that. And then you'd walk and you'd plop yourself down. You'd watch this, then the Brady Bunch, then Andy Griffith, and then it was dinner time.
I would wait for cars to hit the
Brady
driveway.
Bunch.
Yeah.
Brady Bunch was fun.
It was all of it.
Yeah.
And then there was that moment.
Marsha was good looking.
Yeah, Marsha was a very attractive young lady.
Yeah.
But then there was that moment when you're like, Marianne and Ginger are interesting. Like
Oh,
you, because
yeah.
they're little, you're like you're into the professor and the skipper, and are they going to get off the island?
Gilligan.
And then all of a sudden you're like, what's going on over there?
More
Like, I
more
need
ginger,
to-
please.
Yeah, Ginger was
More ginger, please.
wild.
Yes.
I have
Marianne,
no
every
idea.
now and then. Yeah,
Marianne could make the pies.
Yeah, you
She'd
go.
make those
Every
coconut
now and
cream
then.
pies.
There you go.
Very exciting.
What was the bad guys? Remember the bad guys?
Oh, there was a new one every week.
The indigenous people to the island.
The headhunters?
Yes.
Yes.
The Kupakai.
Well, there was some stuff in that show that, through the lens of 2026, not great.
We can't do that now.
we
Right.
would not do that right now.
Looks like a lot of white people.
A lot of white people playing non-white roles.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
When he said I was a boat docker, I'm like, that might be the whitest job I've ever heard in my life.
Well, you know what it is? It's the most Minnesota job I've ever heard in my life.
Guilty.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, I don't think I've
Boat
ever
docker.
seen a boat
Oh,
dock
my
that wasn't
God.
attached to the ocean.
There you go.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, very different. All right,
Yeah.
so we were talking a little bit during Super Crosstalk, and did the Lakers lose last night because the first 2 minutes and 55 seconds were terrible? Because after that, it felt like a pretty fair fight. They got off to such a lousy start, and I know 11 isn't 25, but it just felt like after that it was kind of straight up, and they never really were able to get back over the top of the hill.
I asked a version of that question because I generally agree. Like, it's not so much that like the game is literally over. It's just mentally to have to climb out of a hole. That does something to you from an energy standpoint, and then the other team hits you with the counter run, and then you got to climb out of the hole again, and then it's just like it's too much of an advantage to give a real team. And LeBron didn't completely concede that. He was kind of like, look, I mean, it was 3 minutes. Yes, it was bad, but multiple times we came back and either almost tied the game or took the lead, and ultimately they didn't execute down the stretch, and that's been an interesting theme of late because that was the one thing they were doing very, very well for the first several months of the season. Remember, they were undefeated in clutch games up until a certain point, up until they weren't. I think the Milwaukee game in January was the first time they lost one of those. Was that February? Yeah, I think it was January. So it's just like it's something we've seen so many times before, and it would have helped to have had DeAndre Ayton to get a little more size in there for Jokic, and ultimately that's what won them the game when the Lakers were coming back. Reeves misses the free throw, and then Jokic just goes to the power move. And they don't have anybody that can really contend with it, and that they win the game. So, but you're not wrong. Like it's tough to have that kind of a start in a game in which both teams are kind of both not need to win, but really want to win and are kind of locked in. You can't have one of the teams not locked in.
In a weird sort of way, I guess the more we talk about it, it is kind of encouraging a little.
I think if you want to see it, it's there.
You were there. You were close. You had a chance. I think what separated the two was Jokic. He was just so much better than everyone else.
Nothing new.
You know what I mean? And with that, you still had a chance to win. I just wonder, when you win wire to wire, what does that say? Or if you lose wire to wire, what does that say?
Yeah, I suppose it's a little something. It's a little something else for you, but like Jokic, they actually did a decent job, and this is how great Jokic is. Like they forced 9 turnovers on him. We're really scrambling bodies, fronting him. The problem is when they actually do execute the pass, and you're fronting him, then that creates the 4-on-3 somewhere else, and he just passes it over the top of the defense, a pass that so few can make, and that's why Denver gets all the wide open threes.
Going back to what you're talking about with Jokic, with the turnovers, with them falling behind by 11 points right out of the gate. What were they, 10 of 15 from the free throw line last night? So not particularly good there.
Yeah, and Denver was 28 for 31.
28 for 31. Denver had 22 turnovers last night? What was the number? Something like that.
Denver had 18.
18.
Yeah, the Lakers only had 10.
All of these things. 18 turnovers. Jokic had 9 of them. You spotted an 11-point lead. You don't shoot your free throws particularly well. You don't get to the free throw line a bunch of times. Now, that's not entirely within their control, but all of these little things add up. Like the margins of playing a team that is either as good or maybe even slightly better than you, even last night without some of their better guys, you can't. It's in the margins that you're going to win and lose these games. Against Indiana tonight, against Sacramento, against a badly depleted Golden State team, you can do stuff like this, and it's like, we're going to be okay. But when you're going to play better teams, like you're going to play in the postseason, it's in the margins of these things. It's free throw shooting. It's not turning the ball over, which they didn't do a ton of last night. But if the other team is turning it over, you better turn those into points. You better get to the free throw line. And those are the sorts of things last night that I think if you're pulling out, it's like, that it's those little margin things where you can be better where they weren't that was concerning.
Yeah, for sure. So they basically stayed in a game that they didn't play well in by shooting the ball really well, right? 52% from the field overall. They made 42% of their threes. They made 13 threes. The role players shot the ball well. Like Rui was 4 for 5 from 3, basically didn't miss. Kennard hit a couple in only 3 attempts. Smart, up until the 2 that he missed in crunch time, had made 3 threes. And then, Rui actually was on the bench for the final minute. That's a whole nother thing.
We'll get to that.
And then Luka didn't shoot the ball particularly well, but he had a good assist to turnover game, at least reasonably so. He only had 3 turnovers. So like it was they could have, to Travis's point, DeMarco, like if they played that exact game against a slightly lesser opponent, then they're probably fine.
You win.
But it still wasn't quite as sharp as I think they would have liked to have been, especially to start the game.
Of course not.
Yeah,
but
and that's going to get you a loss.
You're still looking for your best game, right?
Yeah.
You haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, they haven't put together like a great game against a really good opponent.
Been there.
And there will be
different sport.
That's the one thing in March. There will be plenty of opportunities against really good teams this month.
I still believe that it's still out there. I do. At some point, it will click and it will look good, and you'll have a chance to beat teams like that in a series. I still believe it's out there.
Not if they miss in the margins like they did last night.
That's true too.
Yeah,
that's true too.
Not look, if they clean some of that stuff up, and you mentioned earlier that their success in close games early in the season, that stuff tends to even itself out over the course of time. They kind of put a lot of money in the bank there, and I think we're starting to see that maybe that was a little misleading as far as their ability to do all of those things at the end, just because, the more you play, the larger the sample size gets, the more that you're going to get an accurate read on it. And since that great start, it's been far less great. And it's free throw shooting, it's turnovers, it's all of those little things. And it's making a decision on who should be on the floor. You mentioned Rui not being there. Were you as surprised as I was that he wasn't out there?
Yeah, it's kind of like it's tough to not second guess and in any of these situations. I think we do it the most in baseball, honestly, because it's such a simple, like, why don't you pinch hit this guy in this at bat? And then if the guy hits a home run,
in football.
or like if Miggy doesn't hit that home run, it's like, really, Dave, you're playing a hunch?
Yeah.
At this one, and it's like it happened to work out absolutely perfectly, so we don't second guess it at all. if they lose the World Series, if they lose that game, and
sure.
he ends up striking out there, it's like, well, of course he struck out there. He's the worst hitter on the team. So, and then I really try not to do that especially with basketball coaches. And JJ knows exactly what he's doing. So to me, it was more of a tricky thing in
just
that
for the first time in a while, he was having a good night.
He was, but then so LeBron has to go back in the game, and in this case, like, you're not going to take out Reeves or Luka. Marcus Smart had just hit 2 threes in that quarter, and he's your key defensively on the perimeter, right, with Jamal Murray. And so it's really difficult to take him off the floor there because he's going to have to stay the next possession. And then you're really down to just, well, Jackson Hayes was doing nothing but dunking the basketball, and he's providing that downhill threat. So I don't think there was like a right or a wrong answer there. I think like in hindsight, would you rather have Marcus Smart or Luke Kennard or Rui Hachimura get the open 3? Sure, but you can't just call timeout then and then put Marcus in for defense. So like ultimately, if you get a guy that's made 3 threes, wide open shots, you have executed the offense.
Yeah,
you have done what you have. That means the coach does a good job to get that, and the players on the floor do a good job. And so that to me wasn't why they lost. Like the thing that I
makes sense.
That's not the point. I wasn't getting that. That's why they lost. But it's just it is a little
thing
bit,
you can second guess.
It is a little bit of a baseball thing, funny, because it's just one of these. And I know that mathematicians and statisticians will tell you that there's no such thing as hot. That it's just that sometimes you get little clumps of things.
Or the zone doesn't.
Right. But dude was hot. It's like when a guy is hot at the plate, like let's I'm not taking him out. Even if the matchup isn't quite, exactly what you're looking for. This guy's barreled 3 balls in a row tonight. We're going to give him a 4th at bat, even if he has not, hit this guy great.
Speaking of hot, so what are you going to do when Luka gets suspended? Because it's coming.
I'd say so the odds are against him just in that he only needs 1 more, and in like 20 games or whatever. I guess slightly less than that. But he has been to this point before where he got his 15th technical with like several games to go, and he didn't get suspended. And he really tried. Like I saw him fighting all last night to just keep his mouth shut, and he didn't even really say anything like that other players. So
you think
I
they
thought
might
that
rescind that one from last night.
I don't know, because like he did.
That was weird.
it didn't seem like seeing what he does typically. That felt like it was
like
less
it was
than
like
that.
come on, like he's clearly trying not to. And so I think he's gonna. And honestly, this might be a good thing ultimately for him to feel like, okay, I can't talk to the rest of it. I'm just gonna play. And I think that's a good mindset for him to have, as opposed to like, I can still get 10 technicals or whatever, right? It's like, no, like this is the test is tomorrow. All right, you can't keep procrastinating.
I'll take my belt off.
Now you got to do a little of the studying. So I'm hoping that ends up being a good thing for him and the Lakers.
I hope so.
As to just, hey, let's just shut up and play for the last several games.
So I saw a stat that Lakers are currently 14-19 against teams above 500, and we bring that in because they got the New York Knicks after tonight's game against the Pacers. Then they followed up with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then they got the Bulls, but then they got the Nuggets.
The Rockets.
The Rockets twice. So it's like, is that when we will get a true test to see where the Lakers are at? Because we keep on having these eye tests when they match up against the Nuggets or when they match up against, another better team in the Western Conference. Like, is that going to be the true eye test for this Lakers team going forward this season to see if they really can be contenders for this Western Conference?
Yeah, I think so. Like this is going to I wouldn't say that it's going to show us something that we haven't seen before. Like, I think we have sort of seen what they're capable of and what they're not. And it just, to me, what ends up happening, though, in the NBA on a night-to-night basis is just so many guys are out that sometimes right now, Houston on paper, you look at it and you're thinking, oh, like, those are both really tough games. Well, we'll see. Like, is Kevin Durant for sure going to play in both? And he's been one of the few guys in the league that, like, hasn't gotten hurt this year, but they've been asking him to do way more than you would expect. I think he's like 3rd or 4th in the league in minutes now.
We can get into this coming up in just a little bit. The Durant, that he's averaging 28 points a game.
Yeah.
It is extraordinary.
Yeah, and great shooting numbers.
Great shooting numbers, a ton of minutes. It's just
7 feet tall.
But he's been in the league a long time. Like, I know
7 feet. He should be able to score.
We talk about LeBron and where he is like. Kevin Durant is not a young man in this league, and he is carrying an incredible load. It's incredibly impressive. All right, so Indiana tonight, Lakers a little bit of shorthanded. We'll get into that coming up next. It is also a Live Nation Ticket Friday on ESPN LA. Listen to Sedano and Cap and this show, the DeMarco and Trav Show, for your chance to win a pair of tickets to see Nate Bargatze live at Intuit Dome on May 9th or May 10th as part of Netflix is a Joke. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 7, and you are going to the show. Or you can get your tickets right now at netflixisajokefest.com. Lakers in Indiana. We'll get into it coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
Now, Cappy, when Michael told him he had 7 stocks, did you know what he meant?
Yeah, he's like, you've got like Amazon, Meta.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
You've got NVIDIA. NVIDIA is definitely in the portfolio.
It's a good one to have.
You know, I mean, you got Microsoft in there. Tesla. You know, yeah, you got Apple. You know, you got a nice portfolio of 7 stocks. Yeah, pretty nice portfolio.
When he said that, I was like, oh, there's no way Cappy knows. But Cappy, you got to know. Come on, it's not that hard.
To be honest with you, I didn't even hear what he said. I actually thought he said like 7 stops. I didn't even hear that he said
I
stops.
kind of was wondering, too.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles, the ESPN LA app, and streaming live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Watching a Laker game is so much more than just a game. It's the moments before tip-off, the people you're with, and the food you're sharing. That's why I love BBGO. BBGO is perfect for at-home watch parties or a night of hoops. Their food is bold and packed with flavor, bowls for a quick meal, dumplings and fried rice for everyone at the table. Vibe on a wave of Korean food and culture with BBGO. Look for BBGO at your local grocery store in the Asian and freezer aisles. BBGO for it and bring something different to the table.
Vista Paint is California's original paint company and has been serving pros and homeowners since 1956. Our paints are formulated for lasting performance, beautiful finishes, and made to withstand the weather. Vista Paint, locally made, expertly crafted, always reliable.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin. Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code VAN for an extra 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code VAN for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code VAN.
Yo, this is Jerry Garcia. It's your boy Concrete. And you're listening live to the 710 ESPN Radio, the best show, 3 to 6, DeMarco and Travis live.
Let's go. More DeMarco and Travis right now.
Come and knock on our door.
We're just going all 70s TV themes.
Not on 70s, but I got more coming.
Jack Tripper. Yes, sir.
There's another show that had a twist in it that would not be much of a twist now. Yeah. Remember, the only reason he was alled to live with 2 women is because Mr. Furley thought he was gay.
Right. You can get away with that now, right?
But who cares? Like then it was like, oh wow, yeah. Mr. Furley was terrified
there wouldn't
of
be a
Jack.
Mr. Furley. That's right. Okay,
Yeah,
that's right.
He was scared of him.
That's true.
Like,
Jack would exist.
What do we
Mr.
do?
Furley would not.
Yeah. And if he lived with 2 women, it'd be like, okay, that's fine.
You guys go to the gym workout every
now
in
40
and then.
years.
You go to the gym every now and then.
I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. So
a little
I
bit, yeah.
packed everything in the bag that I was going to wear here, except one
shirt.
So you can just. I got the shirt.
Drawers.
I'm wearing it.
Drawers.
Exactly. Isn't that terrible?
I'm confused. What did you leave behind?
I had to go commando.
Oh,
I forgot the undies. Everything.
Not leg day, I guess, huh?
No, it wasn't. It was upper body day,
Okay,
and I did that. The Versa Climber.
So is
again.
that
Versa Climber Commando?
No, now I'm commando.
Oh.
Then it was. I was sweating in the gym. No, I get.
Was I the only one that's confused?
No.
Because they got a little sweaty.
Well, now I'm
I
understanding.
took a shower at the gym. I just forgot, so I had to. Yeah. You had to rock commando every now and then, right?
Occasionally.
Occasionally, it happens. It happens. DeAndre.
I'm not doing it with anything that has a zipper. I'm not doing it with jeans.
Very risky.
Yeah, it's not worth
But
it.
sometimes you don't have a choice. It just happens.
No, I'll do something. I'll just wear if they're sweaty. Like I'd rather do that if I have jeans than risk the zipper.
Every time I was it was
incident.
by accident. I know people that do it on purpose. And
Commando?
Commando. We're just not friends.
No, that's not a choice.
Yeah. Jeans and Commando don't. That's
no.
As a choice.
I don't even care. It's the new stretchy jeans. It's still. Sometimes stuff gets pinched and pulled.
Thank you.
And,
That's
yeah,
just nasty, though. Anyway,
you got to be careful. Indiana tonight. Is it official? LeBron and Ayton are both unavailable for tonight, or
yes.
we need the official designation?
No, that is. I'm 99% sure that is official, and yes, it is official.
Okay, so
as of like 1:00 today.
You were there, right?
Last night? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That hurt LeBron?
The elbow itself or the loss?
Well, I know the loss hurt.
Yeah.
The fall.
Yeah.
That hurt?
It hurt. Like he had ice on it in the locker room. It definitely smarted. I think it was, it was a combination of like that. If you hit that part of your body on a hard surface, it's going to hurt. But I think it was some kind of a funny bone thing too. I think
I'm taking
he just
back
caught
the
it wrong.
football player in him. Yeah. If that puts you out,
well,
he
went back in the game.
You could not have played in the NFL. No. If that puts you out, if that hurts you.
I think football players are cut from a different cloth. I'm not saying it didn't
exactly.
hurt. But I think it hurt, and I think normal people would react to that sort of injury the way that LeBron did. But football players, man, unless the bone's through the skin, they just keep moving.
I'm just saying.
Well, also in football, they just, it happens a million times. Guys go to the sideline for like one play, and then they come back on after they get rocked a little bit. It's not like every player that gets hit or goes down just gets right back on the line of scrimmage. Right? A lot of times they go run off and like get their wits about them.
Tape
Maybe not linemen.
Times.
Maybe not linemen.
And tell me what hurt him
the floor
when you saw it. Didn't you what hurt him?
I thought he ran into the cameraman. Yeah.
Right. But after you saw the slow-mo replay, what did you think?
Well, I also think that he got fouled by Jokic.
Yeah.
And I think that there's a part of that too that sometimes if you and LeBron. This is one thing. He does not milk contact for calls. He reminds me more of Shaq, where he is so strong. Like the other day, I was walking the Denver locker room where we have to walk by to get out to where my seat is, and so I'm walking back, and LeBron's doing one of his strength exercises outside of the locker room, and he balances himself on one of those big ball, the
med ball.
The med ball, the bouncy ones.
Yeah.
And he's on there
with his knees.
And he's like, and Mike Mancias is like throwing all kinds of things at him, and he's catching it this end, he's catching that, and basically like his core is stronger than almost any core in the world, right? And so like he is, when you hit him, it doesn't look like a foul because his body doesn't move. Whereas if Jokic made the contact with me, I would go flying over the 3 rows into the stands from that amount of contact. Because he was in the air or about to go in the air, then he moves a little bit, but it doesn't look like it would if he would have hit Austin Reeves.
Like Shaq.
That's exactly right. So Shaq would never get any calls because guys would smash down on him and his arm wouldn't move.
So are you saying like sometimes he has to play up the contact?
But that's the thing. It's not natural for him to do it, but sometimes he kind of feels like he has to, but he's not even really that good at it. And this is one of those cases where like he got fouled, he wanted to get to the free throw line, and he went down because he got pushed, but they didn't call it because it didn't necessarily, like Jokic didn't do the extension of the arm thing.
Whoever coached him up for acting in Trainwreck needs to coach him up on this stuff too, because he was good. He was good in Trainwreck.
You saw Space Jam, right?
He could do a little better.
He was good in Trainwreck. Like that's why I chose Trainwreck. He could just sell it a little bit more.
But like
effectively.
I also hate it. Like Jokic is a call seller, and I hate watching call sellers.
It's not fun. That's why I don't like Harden.
And to not be hypocritical, Austin Reeves will sell to an extent. Luka will sell to an extent, but I think they're more about getting the opponent to actually foul them.
Mm-hmm.
Jokic will, like, if you hit him, he'll do the full head flail, right? And so I thought he committed about 9 fouls last night. He only got called for 4 of them, including that one. And meanwhile, he's good at getting the whistle because he will jolt his body around.
So no LeBron, no DeAndre Ayton tonight, and
no Kleba.
And no Kleba. Do we just still land on so what? Win anyway. You're playing a 15-win team, and the way that stuff is packed together right now, Lakers have a 2-game lead on the 7th spot. They're in the 5th spot, and now the good news is you're only a handful of games, even a small handful of games away from the 4 spot. So it's not like you're going to be 6 or 7. You could still end up, hosting a playoff series, but I don't care who's there or who's not there. When you are playing a 15-win team on your home floor, you by hook or crook, they need to find a way to win this game.
You need to eat a W.
Yeah.
You need to eat W's from here on out, as many as you can get. You just mentioned that schedule coming up. How many times do you favor the Lakers coming down the stretch?
Less than half.
You need to get the ones you can get, definitely.
Well, so a couple things for this game. This is like one of those that it's a little more complicated than it looks like on paper when you just look at the Pacers.
The Pacers are a little more complicated?
Well, yeah. So Pascal Siakam, who's their best player with Halliburton out for the season, who would otherwise be their best player, hasn't played barely at all, but he played last game and he's probable to play tonight. So that right there, like that gives them enough to win the game. He's a really good player, he's an all-star level player, and
Siakam by himself can beat the Lakers?
Well, Siakam when he's on the floor, their team does not stink.
Got you.
Okay, so so it's much harder to tank, which is what they're doing when Siakam's out there because he's good, he plays hard, he only plays one way. So the only thing they can do is kind of manipulate his minutes, and he played 30 against the Clippers. And so the rest of the lineup, like Nesmith and Nembhard both played. Now, they kept their minutes down to like 19 and 24. They're 30-minute-a-game guys. So that's what Rick Carlisle is doing. He's basically keeping most of his guys' minutes restricted and playing subs.
When you are tanking, when you have a dude like Siakam, I'm glad you brought this up. All he knows how to do is play hard. But then you start to mess around with his minutes, so you're obviously trying to lose. Does he know this? How must he feel? Like we're not trying to win this game.
I think that the perspective that they have is they went to the finals last year. Halliburton tore his Achilles and is out for the whole year. Then they had a couple of other injuries early in training camp, and I think it became clear that if they sort of do what they've been doing, they can add a top lottery pick, get Halliburton back, and make a run next year.
You're right back at the top.
So I think the players in this case, the players get
sense.
it.
This is the plan. This is what we're doing.
Yeah, and it's not.
This
fun.
is a unique tanking situation. This is a little like the now the Celtics turned out to be much better than I think anybody thought without Tatum.
It's like the Spurs with Tim Duncan.
There you
is
go.
That what you were going to go
really
to?
Yeah, it's one of these. Hey, listen, we just have to be. It's almost like the Colts with Peyton Manning down that one year. It's like if we're bad this year, we get Andrew Luck the next year. It's like we're not going to be bad like Philly was bad for whatever it was 8, 9, 10 years to trust the process. This is let's bottom out quickly. Let's get a high pick, get our best guy back, and we can be right back.
We are
The
reorganized.
Pacers also got Zubac too from the Clippers, so like their plan is for next season.
Now you're scaring me again.
So
they better not.
I just got nervous all over again.
My point. Here's my point. They stink because of to an extent they're trying to, but tonight. They've been here for 3 days, right? They got here to play the Clippers. They were off last night. The Lakers, I think we landed at 3 a.m. and it felt like 4 a.m. because you lose the hour from Denver. And so, this is, no LeBron, no Wade. This is a game the Pacers could win.
Oh, my God.
The Lakers have to play better. I think I was talking to Travis during one of the breaks, this would be, to me, though, this is a nice game for Austin Reeves to get going a little bit.
Sure.
LeBron's not playing. Give him the basketball more.
40 piece.
And,
Let's go.
And they do have some good perimeter defenders. I mentioned Nesmith. I mentioned Nembhard. But, you'd like to – let's get Austin Reeves rolling tonight.
I hear what you're saying, and you make a compelling case, but I don't
but
give a damn.
They need to win the game.
I'm
not disputing that.
That's where I keep landing. It's like,
yes,
cool. I don't give a you-know-what. You need to go win this game because the difference
also
between – where they are and where they might. This is going to come down to a game or two, right? The difference between them being the 4, 5, 6, or 7 could literally be a game or two.
And since you lost last night, you don't have that luxury tonight.
And this is that Orlando game, the Phoenix game. You can't keep these ones that could go either way, or these ones that where you're a slight fee. You got to cash these things in. We're just running out of time to do it.
I'm with you.
Good. Okay, that's all I needed to hear.
Yep.
Love it.
I just wanted to make sure that everybody
I was
agrees.
trying to provide the context.
It
could happen, but ultimately they have to make sure that it does not.
Remember I said I was slightly encouraged? He just ripped all that up.
Nah, if this goes the wrong way, then we're having very, very different conversations very soon. Race to the crown. Speaking of your football guys, coming up next, it's DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA.
Don't miss the countdown to kickoff. Presented by BMO, official bank of LAFC.
Tomorrow at 4 p.m., I sit down with LAFC starting center back Kosi Tafari to talk about the lockdown defense so far in 2026. And BMO Stadium executive chef Hugo Miranda joins the show to tell us about the delicious new food items at BMO Stadium this year. It's Countdown to Kickoff, presented by BMO, tomorrow at 4 p.m. on 710 ESPN.
BMO presents Countdown to Kickoff, hosted by Mario Ruiz on ESPN LA.
Pack your year with awe and awesome at SeaWorld San Diego. Get up close to over 9,000 animals. Experience the thrill of the deep with mesmerizing shark species in the all-new Shark Encounter, opening this spring. Savor over 150 international flavors during the Seven Seas Food Festival with an all-new headlining concert lineup on select dates from February 27th through April 26th. Go from real to unreal at SeaWorld. Save up to 60% on tickets, fun cards, and passes. Hurry, offer ends soon. Restrictions may apply.
So I'm in Mike Capozio's office at Rotolo Chevrolet. Mike, help me with something. Every time I hear an ad, everybody is number one. How is there more than one number one?
Number one here, number one there. And fortunately for me, Chevrolet tells us who's number one.
So we're talking huge inventory, Chevy cars and trucks, SUVs, everything you could want. That's how you stay number one. And
you got to have the inventory to give to the people, but you need the people in the building to take care of the people that are coming into our building. No one does better with a customer than we do.
That's how you stay on top for more than a decade. Go online at rotolochevy.com.
Okay, class, let's begin.
Psst, love your boots. I just sold a pair like that on eBay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it took like 2 seconds to list, and they sold almost immediately. I've been selling everything lately. Some chunky boots, a faux fur coat I never wore, and a vintage chair that was more of an expensive clothing rack.
You know, I actually bought these on eBay. Wait, are you Kitty Sell Stuff from Brooklyn?
Okay, quiet, please.
Find what you love, sell what you don't. eBay. Things people love.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
It's time for Race to the Crown right now on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Race to the Crown is driven by Rotolo Chevrolet, California's #1 Chevy dealer 13 straight years. Huge inventory, outstanding service. Rotolo takes pride in doing it right. Rotolo Chevrolet, #1 for a reason. Time for Race to the Crown right now.
All right, guys. So I heard an interesting piece of sound from Mr. Anthony Edwards, and it inspired a Race to the Crown. Hear him out.
I find a way to get a ring, but once I get one, I'll be cool. I probably will play football, especially if I get one while I'm still young. If I get one before I turn 30, I'm definitely going to try to go play football. What position, though? I probably play receiver. Cool. I might try to go quarterback. Probably backup quarterback. Yeah. I ain't really got to play unless my starter get hurt. There it is. I can go for that. If my starting quarterback get hurt. And everybody love the backup. Yeah, everybody for the backup. Play behind Mahomes or something.
Boy, please.
I
You
figured
want to play until your ass get hit the first time.
I figured this would get your little blood boiling far, but it got us thinking, what NBA players, past or present, that could be good in the NFL? So I did my little wheel, and here is the order. Mike Trudell will go first. Then it'll be Travis, then me, then DeAndre, and then DeFar. So Mike Trudell, who you got first?
Well, I'm very happy that you gave me the first pick because
It wasn't me. I wish it wasn't, but
okay. But we're going with Allen Iverson.
Now,
that's a great one.
Allen Iverson was the best football player in the country.
Hands
so
down.
we already know that he can play. We know, and DeMarco can back this up. Tough as nails.
Oh, my God.
He'd take those hits. He'd pop right back up. Crazy athleticism. Smart. So like that to me was no-brainer, and we're very excited to have AI on our team.
He's a Hall of Fame basketball player, and he was a better quarterback.
Yeah, he was amazing.
Oh, my God.
He was amazing.
Welcome to the squad,
Great
AI.
athlete.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a good pick.
Thank you.
That was a great one. Travis?
All right, stick with me here now. Ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
One Victor Wembanyama. Here's why.
At 7'5"?
Yep.
Okay.
Special teams.
We're going to put him on the outside. You're getting close. We're going to throw the
Field
ball.
goals,
We're going to
block?
run. Nope. We're just
Oh.
going to have him run 8 yards. We're going to throw it right there. He's going to catch it. He's going to step out of bounds. We're going to just do that down the field. No one will ever stop it. No one will ever stop
Hold
it.
on.
We're going to throw it.
That's
10,
wild.
We're going to throw it 10 feet in the air. He's going to jump slightly, catch it, come down, step out.
DeMarco, couldn't you just jam? Couldn't you get like a strong corner to just jam him so he get like 5 yards before he gets past 5 yards?
No.
Get into his legs?
No, he might be right. That's the Harold Carmichael plan.
Right.
He was 6'8".
We're not letting him go anywhere near the middle of the field. He gets nowhere near it.
You throw it where only he can
and
get it.
And then on special teams, to Trudell's point, we're going to put him right back there with his hands in the air.
Yeah.
And he's going to jump. We're not going to get him in the line. We're not going to. He's never going to get
behind
hit.
the line.
We're just going to jump up, and now instead of having to get that ball, 7 or 8 feet high, we got to get it 11 feet high really, really quickly. So Victor Wembanyama is my first selection.
I'm with you. I wouldn't even bring him out until I got to the red zone.
Oh, great.
And you'd never stop me.
I feel like you could pick up 8 or 9 yards every snap.
Right.
It's just like dink, 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 dink,
Right.
touchdown. Okay, there's 6.
Have 18
now what do you
catches
got?
for 18 touchdowns.
Yes.
That's it. Right.
Yes.
Wow.
Give
All
me
right.
Wemby.
So Allen Iverson was my first choice, but my second choice is Ben Wallace.
Okay.
Big Ben.
Ben Wallace.
Where's he playing?
Linebacker. I think he
Okay.
played.
Yeah,
in high,
yeah,
he
okay.
played
Pretty tall linebacker.
I like how you're going. He's got the demeanor.
Or like defensive end. You could put him as
Yeah,
a DN too.
definitely an edge guy.
Yeah.
Yes, no
Yeah,
doubt.
just- yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
like that.
Remember
That's
that
my
whole
guy.
Malice in the Palace? That's the thing that cracked me up. Ron Artest wanted to fight everybody except him. Right.
DeAndre.
Man, I'm going with the flag football champion right now. Give me Rajon Rondo,
Rondo.
baby. That's my
Rondo.
QB. Come on now.
Dude, I heard he's slinging it.
That's right. Come on. That's fine. I got Rondo as my quarterback. He can be the field general as well. And then he got a little edge to him. Give me
I
Rondo all
like
day.
that. That's a good pick. I like that.
All right, D4.
Okay, so this is I'm gonna kind of cheat here for my first pick.
Wait, does DeAndre get? Okay, yeah.
I see you're Allen Iverson, and I'm gonna raise you guys one Charlie Ward.
Okay. He actually played college quarterback.
He was a Heisman Trophy winning quarterback at Florida State, but he also played in the NBA, so it counts, right?
Sure.
Thank you very much. I'll take that as my first pick. Do I have 2 picks?
You do.
Okay, my second pick. Now, this guy used to be ridiculed, but for that sport, you know what? Let me change. I scratch Oliver Miller. Give me Zion.
Oliver Miller.
Damn it.
I was going to pick Oliver Miller.
I wanted Zion.
Forget Oliver Miller. I just thought, give me Zion. That
Where are you
dude is
putting him?
too big at defensive end,
At
at
end?
left tackle, at tight end. That probably tight
Can
end.
I just ask a question?
Yeah.
If he can't stay on the court of a basketball game, how does he survive an
Different
NFL
sport. Well, we got needles. You'll be
his,
fine.
His body, he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to jump
Okay.
either.
Yeah.
Yeah, his body works better.
You'll
in
be
football.
fine. There you go.
All
And
right.
we can put some pads on you. You're
Okay.
good. Yes. Yeah. See?
I just keep going back to what you said earlier this week. Like from the chest up, he's built like a football player,
Right.
but from like the waist down, he's kind of skinny.
But the only reason that matters is because he's landing from 8 feet in the air in the NBA. In the NFL, he's
Ground-based.
he's ground based and he's just exploding and taking your head off.
He can't cover Wemby. I
There
know
you
that.
go. You don't have to jump 10 feet to score. Just run that way. There you go.
All right,
Give me Zion.
DeAndre.
So I was stuck between 2. And, Travis brought up a good point as far as Wemby. And there's another guy that is literally in the same category as him. So give me Giannis. I need a receiver just like
Giannis.
that as well. Just throw it up there and get it.
I like it.
There you go.
I like it.
Snatch it off the goalpost.
And you could bring him in the middle a little bit too. I mean, Giannis is built up top.
Strong.
Yeah.
I
like that.
How tall is he?
7.
He's just like 6'11".
Keep him outside the numbers. Yeah.
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 I think
Too much to hit.
To your point, the very first thing you said when we started this, when listening to it, was, wait till the first time you get
The
hit.
first time you take a shot.
I don't think anybody really kind of comprehends what that feels
Right,
like.
I get the whole chop the tree down thing. I'm just saying Giannis it's a little different from Wemby though. Like Wemby, the legs are so long. Giannis is like there's a little he makes more sense as a athletic specimen than Wemby.
Yes.
That's all.
All right, so I was stuck
You
between.
should never make a kick. Especially with Wemby.
Nope,
Right.
that's what I'm saying.
I was stuck between 2 guys. I won't say the other one just in case he's still on the board. But for my second pick, I'm going to go with J.R. Smith.
Oh, okay. I like your football team. You got a bunch of prop 48s.
As a receiver?
Well, he used to play So what did I put him as? I think so. Yeah.
Definitely a receiver.
Okay, yeah,
definitely
I can see that.
a receiver.
College golfer J.R. Smith, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Didn't he play at North
right.
Carolina A&T?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
See?
He was good, right?
He's
he's
played
really
in
good.
college.
Yeah,
It'd be
yeah.
pretty good to do that for sure.
Great story.
All right, stick with me here on this pick too.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Sounds like we're going off the board again.
I want Luka Doncic. Hold on. I want Luka.
I considered Luka. Yeah,
because
I did too. Yeah.
as a quarterback.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
As a quarterback?
Yes.
Okay,
I want you to think
I'm
in the
intrigued.
mold of Patrick Mahomes.
I'm intrigued.
Or like Big Ben?
Yeah, a little bit of the start-stop thing where he's kind of hard to get on the ground.
I'm intrigued.
He's going to whine to the referees nonstop like
Yep.
Patrick
It
Mahomes.
fits.
He can see the field like Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
He can find
Got a-
open guys.
got
He
a
can
cannon.
throw from all these different angles. He can throw the ball. He's very accurate with his passing. So I want
Very
Luka.
high IQ.
High IQ.
Yeah.
I want Luka as my quarterback.
That's not bad.
Yep.
That's not a bad pick.
There you go.
Thought about it.
That's a really good
And
pick.
the Luka rule.
Not a bad
Luka to Wembanyama back corner.
that's not a bad
Touchdown,
pick.
LA.
Wow.
There we go. Done.
All right. So Trudell, you got the next two.
Okay, I got 2 now. Okay. Man, I've got 5 guys, and I got to narrow it down to 2. All right. Give me Gary Payton.
Oh,
right.
okay.
Great pick. Great pick.
He's a defensive back. Now,
The glove.
we're going to have DeMarco work him out and decide if we want him at corner or safety. I think he could play either.
Hybrid.
Yeah, he could play either. He could come up and blitz. Like,
Yes.
I mean, he's tough as hell.
I missed the pick. Who was it?
Gary Payton.
Gary Payton. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a great pick.
Incredible feet, incredible hands, tough as nails, nasty.
I would put him on your Wemby. Go get him,
Yeah,
Gary.
that's what I was thinking. You want to throw
way
Wemby out there?
up here. We're
I'm
gonna
like,
keep it way up here.
I mean, I don't think he's getting past 5 yards though. If you want, I mean,
that's 2 plays. First down. Let's go again.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, so Peyton
That's a
is
good
in
pick.
is
I
in
like
for me.
that.
And I at this point I didn't think he was going to still be on the board. It does have to be LeBron James. I mean, give me the greatest athlete perhaps in NBA history.
Oh no.
I thought about. Although, okay, wait, is this my last pick or do I
Yes.
get one more?
No, that's it.
This is it.
Oh,
You got to take
Okay.
him.
No, you got to
all
take
right,
him.
I
You already
took
said
him.
it.
All
Gotta
right,
take
I
him.
took him. I thought I was going to have one more for my last. That's fine. But yeah, we're happy with LeBron. Now, LeBron also knows everything about football. He, of course, played football. He was all-state. He could have gone and played in college. He would have been, I think, he was a receiver / tight end, would have been tight end. I also would like to see him coming around the edge. Just thinking
an
about
end around?
Yeah, just thinking about how explosive he is and the upper body strength.
That's
just
a
to
business
see,
decision.
You know, and that's trying to get around the left side or the right side to go and get the quarterback. So I think that we'd be happy with LeBron joining Gary Payton and Allen Iverson.
My turn?
Yes, sir.
That's a pretty good team. Yeah.
So I got my quarterback. I'm
Yeah.
obviously an offensive-oriented general
me out
manager
here.
here. I've got my quarterback. I've got my wide receiver. I need one more offensive player. What do I need? I need a running back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go with a bigger running back. I'm going to go with somebody that is known for just their relentless pursuit on the basketball court, just end-to-end, full speed, never stop, just full steam ahead. Incredibly tough, physically tough, right? A guy that is maybe a little crazy.
Did you go to UCLA?
He sure did.
Okay.
I'm going to take Russell Westbrook.
Oh, my God. He is a football player.
And he's big, and he's strong,
Volatile.
and he's fast, and he's crazy, and he does not stop.
Yeah, that is a great pick.
Yeah, so
Brody.
I will take
Yes,
Russell
sir.
Westbrook as my running back.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
I hate you.
Brody, I could see that.
He wouldn't be an amazing
It's
football
so
player.
crazy. You know,
see
I said I
that.
had two
Yes,
guys
sir.
and I didn't say the name. This is the reason. Okay.
Whoa.
I had a backup.
Yes, sir. Wow, that's
I
a
had
good
a backup
pick.
for these
Yeah,
things.
Okay.
So I'm going to take somebody who did play football at the University of Washington,
Woof.
actually. Nate Robinson.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Little small explosive dude.
quarterback.
He ain't covering Wemby.
No. But there's your
all
offense.
day to Giannis.
There's your offense
But
right
all
there.
my guys played football.
Yeah.
So
His
I leave.
father, Jock Robinson, was at one point was the only running back in college football history to score in the Rose Bowl and the Orange Bowl.
Wait a second. It was today. It is
Yeah.
March 6th where I just found out that Jock Robinson is Nate Robinson's dad.
That's his dad.
I
Yeah.
had no idea.
Wild, right? Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's his father.
That's my new thing for the day.
Yeah.
I remember watching
Today,
Jock
years
Robinson
old.
at the Rose Bowl.
That's
He was
him.
he was such a good running back.
This is when the Rose Bowl was the Rose Bowl, Orange Bowl was the
Yeah.
Orange Bowl, but UW played out. He scored in the Orange Bowl and the
that's
Rose
terrific.
Bowl. Yeah, nuts. Who's up?
All right. So just
Yeah.
because this guy right here, he's have a lot of edge. And I don't know. I got to get some defensive guys in there. So I'm thinking about slotting him in the linebacker Give me Lou Dort. As far as his toughness, his physicality, he would be able to, get into the gaps and make some good tackles. Give me Lou Dort.
I used to like him.
Used to?
He's kind of dirty.
Tough.
Like dirty though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's only dirty if they call it.
Well, like dirty to hurt you.
Yeah.
I like guys that are hard-nosed, give you a little elbow to the ribs, but when you're trying to hurt a guy, I don't like you anymore. Yeah. But good point, though. He might get fined a lot. Yeah.
We need some edges on her.
And just know in football, people retaliate, not like basketball.
DeAndre's running the Raiders from the 1970s.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's right. Come on.
Everybody has a plan. There you go. Who's up?
You.
Oh, okay.
Last one.
So I got Charlie Ward, right? And then I took Zion.
Yes, you
so
did.
I'm going to the other side, and this is all attitude. Give me Charles Oakley.
Oh.
I need an enforcer. I need a guy that keeps everybody in line in the locker room and on the field. Give me Charles Oakley.
Not bad.
What position? Whatever you want.
Whatever he decides he wants to play.
Like a middle linebacker or something like that?
You know what? I would play him like Willie McGinnis.
He's like 6'10".
I would play him exactly like Willie McGinnis. Some
Okay.
days he's down in a 3-point. Some
Okay.
days he's up in a 2, depending on who I play.
I like it.
Yes, and turn him loose. Yes.
So there was a few people on the chat following with us, and Epic Wolf said Draymond could be a linebacker. Nobody took Draymond.
Didn't he play at Michigan State for a little bit, like football? Didn't he try out?
Did he?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think he did. I could be wrong.
The other person that I also had on my list was Matt Barnes, which the chat also had.
I think he did.
He was
play
a
ball.
stud wide receiver.
Yeah, he was really good.
Yeah.
Who's in the back? Oh, is it John John's in the back? They said Dennis Rodman.
Okay, I like.
I'm not sure if that would work.
For similar reasons to Travis, I thought about John Wall as a running back, just incredibly explosive. Yeah, you could have him as a wide receiver too. You could put him as a safety.
What was
like Ed Reed style?
Yeah, that's
I
not
forgot.
bad.
Concussions. MVP Chicago.
Devin Hester?
Nope. 2-hand.
Oh, basketball player?
Basketball.
Michael Jordan?
No, the other one.
Oh,
Derrick Rose?
Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose.
When he was healthy, how fast he went end to end. That is all ball.
He's one of the great. What did we miss?
I really wanted Jordan on my team just for similar reasons to what you said about Oakley. Just like, he's just going to win and he'll find a way. I don't care what position it was. Jokic, I think, would be an interesting quarterback.
Yeah.
Can't bring him down. Make every throw right over the top. Yeah, see the whole field. Smart, nasty.
What about Curry as a QB?
Yeah, sure. I mean, so Curry's one of those like super underrated athlete. Like he would be. There's probably nothing that he's not good at, right? He's an amazing scratch golfer. He probably can throw a bullseye with any dart. He's probably awesome at pool and ping pong, and he could probably throw a football 50 yards on a dime through whatever. That's a good one. Joe Dumars was a good old one for me. Like tough, right? Just like kind of nasty,
you gotta have
athletic,
a certain disposition
powerful
to play
bit.
that sport.
Yeah.
That is not for everybody.
I should have picked Bill Lambier just to get him beat up a few times.
Just put him in like over the center.
I'd let him play center. Actually, he would be a good center.
I think it'd be harder to play this game the other way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Randy Moss. That would be one. Keenan Allen is a baller.
Keenan Allen's a baller.
He's a baller.
Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders. I've never seen him play hoop.
Antonio Gates.
Okay, I'm not saying that
Prime good hoop. He was, as I heard him say in the Ravens locker room as an intern, I was all stating that too.
Oh, right.
Somebody was like, "You can't hoop, Deion."
By the way,
he's like, "Oh yeah,
I believe him."
Oh you think?
I believe him.
Yeah.
I know it wouldn't be like the most graceful player in the world, but the fact that he can move his feet, the fact that he's got soft hands, all these. What about somebody like Gronk playing basketball? Because he's huge.
Well, the tight ends, like Antonio Gates, right? Was a college trooper.
Gronk is what, 6'8", something like that.
Is he 6'8"?
Something like that, isn't he?
He's more like
6'7".
Okay. He's on the taller 6'7".
He's of NBA size to go out there, and I feel you're not moving him.
Yeah,
like
Jimmy Graham too. Remember Jimmy Graham?
Jimmy Graham was a basketball player. Tony Gonzalez,
Travis Kelce can probably hoop.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah. All right. Race to the Crown is driven by Rotolo Chevrolet, where number one isn't a slogan, it is a standard. We're watching a little WBC between Puerto Rico and Colombia right now. The American team plays less than an hour. They will open up against Brazil, and Otani did some Otani you-know-what this morning on the other side of the world. We'll get into it. Coming up next, it is DeMarco and Travis. Trudell's here, too, on a Friday afternoon on ESPN LA.
Purple and gold-blooded. The Lake Show play here.
Tonight, it's purple and gold basketball from LA Live on a Friday night. The Lake Show welcome the Pacers to Crypto.com Arena.
Rebound, Smart, back to Reeves, three-pointer, Lakers lead.
Lakers battle the Pacers. Coverage begins tonight at 6 p.m.
Every dribble, every dunk. This is the home.
Why don't we grill to order at Waba Grill? It's just better for you. Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
Members can earn entries all March long for the $500,000 Luck of the Irish BMW drawing just by using their Unity by Hard Rock card. Join us for exciting promotions, big wins, and your shot at driving off in serious style. Hard Rock Casino to Home, the easiest drive from downtown LA.
Hey guys, it's Cappy. You know I'm serious about the game day menu, right? If we've got the game on, I'm not messing around in the kitchen. You know what I'm doing? I'm going straight to Pizza Hut. Right now, they've got 2 insane deals. A large 1-topping pizza or a medium 3-topping pizza for just $9.99 each when you carry out. Order online at pizzahut.com, or if you don't have it by now, grab your phone and download the Pizza Hut app and bring home a guaranteed win tonight.
Available at participating locations. Extra charge for stuffed crust and original pan, extra cheese, and extra toppings. When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hogue Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hogue Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hogue Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hogue. Learn more at HogueOrthopedicInstitute.com.
ESPN is now the home of MLB.tv. If you have the ESPN Unlimited plan, you'll get a $15 discount on the 2026 seasonal MLB.tv package. And if you don't, no problem. When you sign up for MLB.tv, you'll receive a 1-month free trial of ESPN Unlimited. Cancel anytime without losing your MLB.tv access. Get in on the action at stream.espn.com/MLBTV.
ESPN Unlimited auto renews at $29.99 per month after free trial unless canceled. Blackouts and other terms apply.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
They told me you used to be hip, Trav.
Used to be?
Yeah,
what do you mean?
They said, like sweet tea used to be hip. Like you can get down.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
I'm pretty comfortable wherever I need to be comfortable.
There you go. You should take him to the club.
Back to the guys.
Trudell, you know this one? Oh, you got to get your headphones on here for a second.
Is this Leave It to Beaver?
No.
Okay.
You're in the right neighborhood, though.
Andy.
The Jeff. No.
Yes.
Little
come on. Opie Taylor.
Andy Griffith.
There you go. The cop with no gun.
Thank you, Laura. By the way,
Barney
Laura gave me that
one
answer.
bullet?
Barney Fife had one bullet.
Right.
Yes.
That's the second time we've mentioned Mr. Furley today.
Yes.
Don Knotts.
Don
He
Knotts.
played that role
There
too.
you go.
Along the way. I'm assuming nobody here, and by the way, I'm not saying I did. I did not. Anybody get up to watch Otani this morning? Or did you just catch the highlights?
Caught it on my phone.
Okay, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Anybody even a little surprised that he did what he did?
No.
So,
No.
first at bat, double. Keep in mind they're playing in Tokyo at the Tokyo Dome in front of the Japanese people. Second at bat, he hits a grand slam in the second inning. He gets up again in the second inning and gets another hit, a single. He was a triple shy of the cycle by the end of the second inning. Okay? And I get it. They're playing Taiwan, who's not a particularly strong team in this tournament.
But
and
a big baseball country.
Sure. I'm really struggling to kind of trying to contextualize what it is we're seeing with this guy on a regular basis. And there's only two people that I can kind of come up with that I think I've seen this before. And what I'm talking about is every time there's a chance to do the thing in front of an audience that wants to see the thing, they deliver. They hit the shot. They hit the home run. They throw the pitch. They make the basket, whatever the sport is. And it's the only thing that's surprising is when it doesn't work, and it doesn't work very often. And the two people that I can think of are Tiger Woods, where every time you thought, okay, he's pinned here, he can't make this putt, it's too far, he can't hit it over this lake, he can't do this, he can't hook it around this tree, whatever it is, not only would he do it, but he'd hit it to 3 feet. The other one was Michael Jordan, that it seemed like once he kind of got over the hump of, getting knocked out, he never really got knocked out again. Every time there was a shot, he would make the shot. Every time there was a play to be made, he would make the play. Like, there was so few memories of him failing. Like, the Magic Johnson failed. Larry Bird failed. Kobe Bryant failed. Like, there are times where they would fail. But with these guys, I know they exist, but they're so rare. And I feel like Otani has entered that strata of there really isn't a thing that you expect him not to do anymore. Like, there's he's not going to do this. And like I said, I'm struggling to kind of figure out what it is we're looking at other than enjoy it while you can, because it's never coming again.
Yeah.
You're never
or
going
we
to
won't
see
it.
Or if it does, we will be long gone.
All right.
And just let it kind of wash over you, because the pitch he hit was a lousy pitch. He was out on his front foot, but it's almost like, you know what? I think the people here would like to see a grand slam, so I think I'll hit a grand slam.
I just looked at it again. So 2-1 count.
Yeah.
And he kind of, like, the pitch isn't a terrible pitch.
No.
He kind of, like, it's outer half of the plate, and he
flips it.
And exactly. He kind of, like, he does what you're not supposed to. Like, I'm telling my kids, hey, sit back, wait for it, and then he's kind of like, just golf it out with one hand anyway.
I feel like the people here would like to see a grand slam. I think I'll hit a grand slam.
I'll give him one.
I'll give him one.
Yeah.
They spend a lot of money to come out here.
Let me give him a show.
It's just that the combination of technique and strength is such that. Right.
Okay.
It's just that's for most even great MLB players. That's like maybe a ground ball to second base or something, or
it's a lazy
like
fly
a
ball to right field.
Yeah, a little pop up, and for him it just goes 100 feet extra.
It looks like he crushed it to me.
That one he did not crush.
He didn't crush.
This was off the end of the bat.
Even when he does, it never looks like.
I don't know about that.
When McGuire used to crush him,
you did see the one that left the stadium, right?
I did, but I mean. I didn't feel sorry for the ball.
Yeah,
okay, maybe once or twice. But it never looks like he's just muscling up.
When he hits the ball, and Pujols was like this, McGuire, it makes a different sound. Like, even when Mookie Betts hits the ball hard, it doesn't sound like that. It doesn't have that explosive sound, that concussive blast, like when he catches one.
Okay,
it's just remarkable.
I think I get what you're saying, though. You're more saying that, like, just there's a certain smoothness to it, to his swing, and that it looks effortless, and whereas
he swings out of his ass.
He does, but like but
it doesn't look like it.
But yes, it does. Like, when he misses, he practically screws himself into the ground.
His whole body gyrates, but like I still know what you mean. Like, maybe it's just like the way that McGuire and Sosa and, like, I don't know, something about, like, their jerseys, the biceps of the sinew, not with the sleeves, like something like that.
It's that he's, at least on the surface, he doesn't look like Mark McGuire. He doesn't look like Barry
Maybe
Bonds.
that's it.
He doesn't look like Albert Pujols has this big barrel chest and these pipes, and he's just Shohei Otani is like a runner. He's lithe. He's stretched out, wiry.
Yeah.
But
he is huge,
6'4", 230 pounds.
Yeah. Like, in person,
I told you I want to see him with his shirt.
He looks bigger. Like, the first time I saw him at Dodger Stadium, and I was like, oh, it made me think a little differently about him. Like, than the way that he looked on TV. I was just like, he's big.
Huge.
It's like when you stand. Like, seeing LeBron in person too, it's different when LeBron is standing next to, like, a center or something, and we're like, well, he's huge, but like, when you as a mere mortal, and DeMarco, you don't really qualify for this, but like a normal person, when you see somebody like this in the wild, it's like, oh, I get it.
It makes sense.
And like in LeBron's, like, for LeBron, I always tell people, like, his quadriceps or something like that, it's just like a different build than a normal leg. And my guess is that, like, this also makes me think of Yamamoto. And like, if you saw him, there's like a different type of muscle sinew probably that you're not used to seeing. He's wound in a different way.
This isn't a perfect, but when you see a ballet dancer, they're so ridiculously strong. They can do what they stand on their toes. They jump. But
jump and touch the ceiling.
They're not. They don't look like a bodybuilder, but they're freakishly strong and long and lean and all of these things. There's almost
Yamamoto, right?
That's Yamamoto, and it's a little bit. Otani's much bigger than that.
Yeah.
But
He's got some of that too.
It's like watching Gretzky do his thing. It's like, I never got to see Babe Ruth or any of these guys or Willie Mays, but it's like you're watching the greatest ever at the peak of his powers. That doesn't come along very often.
No,
and we got to see it with Tiger. I think that, you can make the case for LeBron. You can make the case for Michael Jordan, that these guys that were the best to have ever done it.
Yeah.
And we're getting to see it right now. It's remarkable to me.
Is he pitching for Japan?
He's not.
Okay.
He is not. He will. And from what I've been told and what I understand.
Is that like a Dodger?
I think it's an insurance thing. I don't think he could get insured to pitch, but he was insured to swing the bat and run the bases or
and
jog
crush
the
the
bases.
Ball. Wow.
Just bonkers.
Just nuts.
When I got up this morning, and
that
I
might be the
opened my
difference
phone,
between Japan, winning or losing.
I like the video. Everybody was dead quiet.
Isn't that amazing?
I love that.
Yeah.
Why can't we do that?
It's just different culturally, I guess.
It'd be fun.
It would
just be dead silent until he hits it.
That basketball, I forget which school it is. There's a small college that does their silent night thing right around Christmas in college basketball where the gym is literally perfectly silent until they score their first basket.
Yeah.
Like everybody comes in very quietly. Everybody sits down very quietly. The game starts. Nobody's saying a word. And then the second the first ball goes through, the home team scores their first bucket, the place goes
Harlem Shuffle
bonkers.
time. Right.
Just
Harlem Shake time.
I looked it up and it says Taylor University.
Yeah, I know. It's a small school.
Small school. Yeah, Indiana.
Yeah.
One of the big schools should try to steal that.
It's a good gimmick.
I like that.
By the quick, complete, unrelated thing. Tatum's first game tonight. He's played how many minutes? He's played like 5 minutes so far. Missed 2 shots, couple assists, couple rebounds.
Love his quote. I didn't rehab 6 days a week not to play.
I've been on that train the whole way through. Like, miss me with the whole just give him another 6 months and let's see how he works next year. No, he's ready to play. He's healthy. He's been medically cleared. Get on the floor.
Put him out there.
That's your job.
I think
go play basketball.
Had the Celtics been mediocre this year, I don't know if we see them right now, but they're not.
Right.
they're not mediocre.
Right.
They're pretty good, and all of a sudden, I know they're not the top seed right now, but with him back, if he's even
now, they're the 2 seed in the East.
Who's your East?
I mean, the East is open. I think Detroit is they're clearly the 1 seed, and they're not getting quite enough respect because people don't think they have a secondary creator when it really gets down to crunch time and you double team Cade. Right, so they still have to kind of prove that, but they can win the East. I actually I got to watch Tatum. I haven't watched any part. I just turned it on. But I wouldn't want to play Boston. I hate to say it. They're probably. I think if I had to pick between Boston and Cleveland, I'd probably pick Boston. The team that I would love to see win is the Knicks. I like Knicks fans. I like MSG. I think that's great for the league. But I worry about Brunson and Cat defensively, and I think all those teams can exploit them. But they got a shot. But I'd say that those 3 teams that I mentioned first, and then I don't really buy the Philly thing. I just don't know that Embiid can stay healthy enough.
He hasn't so far. Get ready for LAFC this Saturday, March 7th. Tune in on 7:10 a.m. at 4 o'clock for Countdown to Kickoff, presented by BMO, the official bank of LAFC. Mario Ruiz will set the stage and build the buzz leading into pregame coverage at 7. It is LAFC versus FC Dallas. Kickoff is at 7:30 on the ESPN LA app only with ESPN LA. The Pachanga Pick of the Week is coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis. Trudell's here, too, on a Friday afternoon on ESPN LA.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
This weekend,
How do we grill to order at Waba Grill?
It's just better for you.
Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
It's Chris Morales for VisionWorks. And let's be honest, how many of us wasted our tax refunds on really dumb things in the past? This year, don't do it. Do what thousands of people at OC and LA are doing and invest wisely in your vision. VisionWorks accepts most vision insurance plans, and their professional staff will help everyone maximize their insurance benefits. And if you don't have insurance, don't worry. The experts at VisionWorks will find options that work within your price range. See the world clearly. It really is life-changing. Better vision, better value. VisionWorks just makes sense.
Have you heard the refinancing rule of thumb that says you have to drop your rate at least 0.5% to refi because it'll take several years of savings to recoup the closing costs for a refi? Well, Loan Exchange says the rule is nonsense. With a Loan Exchange free closer, you can lower your rate without paying any cost whatsoever. That's right, lower your rate with no cost and your balance doesn't go up. You start saving on the first day you have the loan and every day thereafter. If you decide to move next year or rates drop further, you can exchange that loan for another without losing a dollar that was tied up in closing costs. Today's 30-year fixed-free closer rate in APR is 5.625%. So if your current mortgage rate is higher than 5.625%, give the Loan Exchange a call at 855-752-9944 or log on to theloanexchange.com. It won't cost you a thing. NMLS 1637539. Loan subject to credit approval. See website for licensing information, loan terms and conditions. Equal housing lender. Call 855-752-9944 or visit theloanexchange.com.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Bowling, 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 everybody's bowling. I don't mean to brag, but they don't call me Mr. Pinhead for nothing. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Your golf game's getting hotter. Hit the links at Morongo Golf Club at Tuquet Canyon.
Number 2.
7 heavenly chef-driven food stations at the marketplace. Take an all-you-can-eat culinary journey around the world.
And the number 1 reason.
Rick Ross, live March 20th, only at Morongo.
Morongo, good times.
John Ireland here, and before the lights come up at Crypto.com Arena, make your night legendary at Javier's downtown. A SoCal tradition for decades, Javier's is where timeless recipes meet modern elegance. Handcrafted margaritas, premium tequila, coastal Mexican flavors, always a part of the celebration. Whether you're courtside or catching a concert, start your evening where LA gathers for that unmistakable Javier's experience. Javier's newest location is just steps from the arena. Javier's downtown. Tradition, taste, and an amazing start to your evening.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 five-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
You're the yin to our yang.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
When I see people, I'm just so happy like we're sharing the earth together. This is all us here right now at the same time.
Back to the guys.
Love this.
Never pulled their guns once.
No.
Yes.
No.
You know this?
No.
Oh. Chips. Motorcycle cops.
Eric Estrada.
Yes.
CHP. Handsome.
What was the other guy's name?
Seducing people.
I forgot his name. The other
Officer
guy.
John Baker?
Baker. What's his real name?
Larry Wilcox.
Larry Wilcox. Thank you very much. Yes.
Ask me my kid's best friend. I have no idea.
But this you
but
know.
I got Larry Wilcox.
What do you mean? You don't know
locked
your
and
kids'
loaded.
friends' names?
I do.
Okay. Yes,
yeah,
you do.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know.
What is your kid's best friend?
Which kid?
Your youngest.
My youngest, Logan Scadelli.
Okay.
Nice.
Shout out to Logan.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Mine changes every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's still young.
Girls. Here we go.
She's still young.
Are we doing Pachanga Pick of the Week?
Yeah, baby.
Okay, I got 3. Well, obviously, we're all watching the Lakers for various reasons, right? You have a 2-game home stretch coming up. You have the Pacers tonight and then the Knicks on Sunday.
4 straight home games, I think, and then we leave for like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
But
okay.
yeah, the next 4 games are at home.
Yeah, going to be good. And then for all you people that like people to fight in octagons like I do, there is a great UFC 326 is going to be a banger. Max Holloway and Charles Oliveira are fighting again for the BMF title. Do you guys know what the BMF title is?
Big.
Nope.
Baddest
MF. That is an actual belt they fight over in the UFC, and I absolutely love it. It's so much fun. That is going to be an absolute banger. But the pick of the week is actually going to be, and it starts in how many minutes?
20.
USA versus Brazil.
Yeah.
Cannot wait to see the greatest collection of baseball players. Can I say in American history?
The Team USA is the best team we've ever run out there.
Best team they've ever run out there.
Yeah.
Cannot wait to see. And what are we expecting out of Brazil?
Not much.
Not much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
How did you said it beautifully back there.
Soccer country.
Yeah. This matchup would be like if we were playing Brazil in soccer. It's like, could something happen? Yeah, I guess, but it's not gonna.
I would even say it's different from that. Like this would be like if the United States is playing just like a small island nation that like barely has a team, like because they don't have any like real professional.
No, they don't.
But in the USA, we have like our the men's national team now. Every single guy that's going to start plays for a big European club. So we're like a real team now. We're like the 14th or 15th or something like that, best team in the world.
The Brazilian baseball team is probably the 25th, 30th, something like that.
But there's only like 10 countries that really have that. That's the difference with baseball, right?
I think that's the number.
Yeah. Do they have a major leaguer?
They have some sons of major leaguers.
Sons of major leaguers.
Yeah, they have some people that are like, I think that Dante Bichette Jr. is playing for Team Brazil. I think his mother is of Brazilian heritage.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's some stuff
they're doing
like that.
They're doing the stuff that
it's not Bo Bichette.
Yeah,
this is Dante Bichette's little offspring.
Yes.
Okay.
They're doing the stuff that, like the European basketball teams will naturalize an American who played overseas there.
Didn't we do that? We had a lot of that in the Winter Olympics, right?
There's a ton of that.
Yeah,
it happens all the time.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pechanga Resort Casino stay and play package, deluxe room for one night plus $100 resort dining credit. We can do some damage with that. $100.
Oh yeah.
Pechanga Resort Casino is giving away a brand new house. Love this. Home Sweet Win is back. Use your Pechanga Rewards card to earn entries. Visit pechanga.com for complete details. You got me all fired up for this, and I hope Aaron Judge comes out and is a monster. Anything to overshadow that speech he gave.
It was, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, dead leaves.
Yeah, it did not make you want to run through a brick wall.
It made me want to throw the wall at him.
But you know what's funny? Like, and I, so much of this I think matters on what you're asking a certain guy. Like, Aaron Judge is not a run through the. Aaron Judge is very measured. Aaron Judge is very thoughtful.
Yeah,
he is somebody that is going to give you a real answer to your questions. Like, this is, if you wanted fire and brimstone from this group, I think it's got to be Harper. Like Harper is the guy that is a little wild, a little crazy, a little red ass. Like Aaron Judge is very buttoned up. He's very Yankees. He's very, he's going to say the right thing. He's going to do the right thing. He's the best player.
If everybody knows him in that room and he actually said something, it might have more impact.
Yeah.
Like he's actually speaking about that. Oh, this is serious.
I
know
guess
what I mean?
Michael Phelps came in there and gave him a rah-rah speech
Did
that
they?
kind of landed pretty well.
Are you a rah-rah guy? He's not.
I'm not.
He doesn't get into rah-rah. Are you rah-rah?
Not. It's funny. Like
The soccer rah-rah?
Yes, but so when I, like in high school, like I was one of the captains and the other two captains were very like chill.
Yeah.
So I had to be like the bad cop. Like I'm like, so I had to, it's not like, and that's probably a little closer to my personality to do that. And so I would do, but I wouldn't do the like, all right, everyone shut up. Here's the speech to motivate. Like I thought that was kind of more like the coach's job at that point. But if it was going to be any of the three of us, it would have been me.
I think there's something to the sport too. Like football, you have to play with an amazing amount of emotion.
Yes.
Right.
It's
dangerous.
pretty much all emotion.
Yeah.
Right.
It's dangerous. You go out there, something bad can happen.
Yeah.
Right. Like you have to go out there with that mindset of you're a gladiator. Right.
Pretty much.
I get it.
Yeah.
Baseball's not like that. Baseball is let's get into this game, see some pitches. Let's make the guy work for it. Let's make sure that it's very strategic. It's very deliberate.
There's some
it's very
fire
slow.
in there. I mean, we used to say we want some fire out of Dave. There's got to be some yelling and screaming somewhere. I've seen guys beat up a poor telephone down there.
It's incredibly frustrating when you fail. But
it's
not one of these.
Rah-rah.
Yeah,
it doesn't necessarily help you hit a baseball to get jacked up.
No. Now you take strike 3 down the pipe, you're going to want to tear the
you
cooler
react
apart.
Mad. Okay, that makes
that's
sense.
frustration as opposed to like baseball players for the most part are kind of.
Well, think about. We were just talking about Shohei. Like, just think about how controlled he always looks. You know, like that.
That's
he's,
true.
He's,
Freddie
he's
Freeman.
he's very centered.
Mookie. Like these guys are very, very middle of the road.
I mean,
they're trying their guts out.
You get Kike in there to kind of keep it loose. Like that's important in the clubhouse.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
Like somebody that is a little bit of a goofball, somebody that like Kershaw, and I think a red ass is good, and I think Kershaw was a red ass in the best possible way. I think Bryce Harper is that if it gets too loose, then you need somebody to yank the chain and say, "Hey, what the hell are we doing around here? Let's do it the right way." But Judge just was never, I don't think, going to be that guy. Now, if he goes out there and hits 3 homers, nobody gives a damn.
Right. That's how you motivate. Yeah. Stop talking. Just go hit. Yeah.
And I feel like that baseball is unique, too, in that with the emergence of the supercomputer, kind of like the Friedman, like the really smart baseball guys that kind of lay out the foundation of how you're going to play, then it's kind of more important to have a manager that's just like loose and like it could be one of the guys and keep everybody communicating and good with the media and like all the stuff that Roberts is so great at.
Yeah.
Right. Like that role to me is more helpful than like a red ass manager.
Like Tommy Lasorda dropped into 2026 would be so bizarre.
Yeah.
Because Tommy Lasorda was blood and guts. Tommy Lasorda was you do it for the name on the front of your jersey, not the name in the back, the big Dodger in the sky. And people be like, bro, what's the spin rate?
Let's write that movie. That's a great movie. You can use the multiverse.
What's the spin rate? I need to know what this is. What's the sequencing of this? What's my pitch tunneling doing? Like, stop yelling at
Let's
me.
use the Spider-Verse to bring back Tony and bring him into this era. Let him manage the. That'd be great.
I don't think they'd let him within 100 miles of the place.
Team USA has entered the tournament as a -800 favorite. What does that mean?
That change, I think that tonight they might be an 800 favorite. They were -110 yesterday, unless something really weird happened.
This is the article. It says they entered the tournament as a -800 favorite.
Okay,
well, that's a little more than I would have thought.
Yeah,
-800.
I saw that's a very heavy favorite.
Are half the Dominicans not playing or something or what?
Oh, I take that back. Hold on, -800 favorite to win Pool B.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Sorry.
Yeah. Because you got the Dominicans and then the Japanese.
Those are the 3 teams that can win the tournament.
Yeah.
The 3 teams that can win the tournament: the Americans, the Dominicans, the Japanese, maybe Puerto Rico. Maybe if everything went exactly, maybe Cuba, maybe Mexico,
because
maybe
Venezuela.
Canada.
Okay, so Pool B is
terrible.
Mexico, Italy, Great Britain, and Brazil. Great Britain?
What was that pool?
Mexico, Italy, Great Britain, Brazil, and
Mexico will win that pool.
There you go. Yeah. Alejandro Kirk. They got the Cuban,
Joy
Mexican.
Ortiz. Yeah, they have a lot of American players.
But who's Rosarena's playing for Mexico, right? Yeah. DeMarco Sanchez. There you go.
I like him already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, DeMarco Sanchez.
Is
he being serious?
Humberto Duran.
Is he being serious?
Everybody wants to see the Japanese against the Americans.
Yeah.
I think that's because
Dominicans are fun, though.
The Dominicans would be great, too, but it's Yamamoto and Otani against the American guys.
Yeah.
Like, that would be the thing that I think everybody would be incredibly excited to see.
This is what I was going to ask you. Is there like a Japanese guy that is playing for them that hasn't come over yet that could go off in this tournament and be like,
have
whoa?
A pitcher, and I think his last name, it's Ito, Itoh, I think is his last name. I could be slightly off there, but he is the Sawamura winner, which is the Japanese Cy Young Award.
Is that the one that Yamamoto won like 8 straight years
3
or
times
whatever?
in a row.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Sawamura Award.
Okay.
He's pitching for them, and he won the Sawamura Award for them last season. So, yes, there are some guys over there that are of major league quality that are just not got over here.
Hiromi. Hiromi, Ito.
Yeah,
Itoh.
Okay, I think that's him.
Oh, and did their big bopper? Did he end up? Is he coming over?
The White Sox.
That's right, the White Sox signing him.
That
Okay.
doesn't fill you with confidence.
I'm curious to see what he looks like though. In this, did he play last year?
He played in Japan last year.
Or no, sorry, in the tournament.
I believe he did,
Okay.
and I believe he was pretty good. But
Okay.
so the rub on him, I talked to my scout friends the other day, so I'm fully loaded up.
Come on, give it to me.
Big power, slow bat. So the velocity in the American major leagues is significantly different than the velocity on average that you're going to see in the NPB.
So we're going to see if he can catch up to it.
So we're going to see whether he can catch up to it. Yeah. Like that was the thing that when Kim came over to the Dodgers, it's like that velocity was the big question. He struggled with it. And you know, it doesn't mean you can't adjust to it, but you know, when you're used to seeing 93, 94, and now you're seeing 98, 99,
it's
a
a
big
jump.
difference.
Yeah.
It's a big difference. Like when you tried to hit off Randy Johnson.
I just had a bat.
Yeah, but look, even when you go to the batting cages, and if you crank from like the middle speed to the top speed,
that's crazy.
You know, it's a difference.
When you can hear
and
it,
that's like 60 to 70 in those.
When you can hear it is when it's time to stop messing around.
We had dad-daughter night, so 8 dads got out hit by a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
She was hitting 80. We couldn't touch it.
No.
Yeah.
That's when
we
it's
couldn't touch
we're
it.
done
We couldn't even come close.
That's the eyesight thing.
Yeah,
at that point.
It is a Live Nation Ticket Friday here on ESPN LA. Call 213-799-0139 right now. Here's that number again, 213-799-0139. Caller number 7 will win a pair of tickets to see Nate Bargatze at Intuit Dome this May as part of Netflix is a Joke. Don't miss one of the biggest comedy events of the year, or you can secure your seats today at netflixisajokefest.com. Caller number 7, 213-799-0139. You get to go see Nate Bargatze at Intuit Dome. A little tip or no tip is coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA.
Tomorrow night, the heart of Los Angeles beats black and gold.
And the black and gold stay perfect to start 2026.
LAFC are on fire to start 2026 with 4 straight wins across all competitions.
Curling shot, and in! Oh, Mark Delgado with a curler to the back post.
Los Angeles Football Club battle FC Dallas from BMO Stadium. Coverage begins tomorrow at 7 p.m. on the ESPN LA app.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? Because it's just better for you. Our Asian-inspired menu has high-quality proteins that are healthier for you. Like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Introducing our new Chili Crisp dumplings, a spicy twist on a Waba favorite. Bold, crunchy, and tossed in fire. Chili Crisp. That's our new Chili Crisp dumplings. Get them today, only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
Change is in the air at LAX. Los Angeles International Airport's automated people mover trains are rolling soon as part of LAX's ongoing investments in improving your travel journey. The new trains will quickly move guests between all terminals. The new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, and economy parking in 10 minutes or less. Departing every 2 minutes, they'll help approximately 30 million passengers per year. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN. That's lawa.org/ESPN.
We're definitely going to be late for kickoff. We should be at the game by now.
I'm just taking a little detour. I've got to fill up my gas tank, and I know this place a couple of towns over where the gas is cheaper.
Are you serious? We missed tailgating because you're driving out of the way for cheaper gas. Just use Upside.
What's Upside?
Upside is the free cashback app that gets you real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait, I can get cash back just for buying the gas I need anyway?
Yes, I use it all the time, and I made around $200. Now pull over so you can download the Upside app before we miss the whole first quarter.
Football fans, download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code FANS to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or as a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code FANS for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code FANS for a 25 cents per gallon bonus. That's code FANS.
You never know what you're going to get when you wake up with Sedano and Cap.
I saw an LA band, an LA legendary band, really, Ozo Motley.
Oh, awesome.
And shout out to Will Dog, their bass player, who put me on their guest list, which was really appreciated. They're all big 710 listeners.
Are you shocked by that, George? Shout out to the guy who got me in for free.
The guy who leads the band. That's right.
It's the morning show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show. 4 o'clock in the Southland. You know what that means. Time for Tip or No Tip. Tip or No Tip. With producer Laura. Tip or No Tip time. Take it away, producer Laura.
Thanks, Chris. Hopefully you're feeling better. All right, guys, we love food around here. We're waiting for Pizza Hut. And I wanted to bring this up.
Really waiting?
I am waiting, okay? I haven't eaten all day, so I'm excited for this food. So, snack foods has been entering this era of protein. And Doritos is getting in on it. So Doritos just launched a protein tortilla chip, giving snackers 10 grams of protein per serving, while still keeping those bold flavors and that crunchy, chip that you expect. They come in 2 familiar flavors, the nacho cheese and the sweet and tangy barbecue.
Ooh.
So I want to know, tip or no tip? If you're eating Doritos for health reasons, you already lost the battle.
Okay, I'll go tip there, but I love Doritos. And if you can add a little healthy aspect to it, I love them even more.
What's your favorite flavor?
I was looking at the spicy nacho.
Fire.
I love the spicy nacho. And the salsa verde.
Oh, so good.
My God, yes, that's the purple bag, right?
Salsa verde no, the green one.
It's like a bright green. The purple bag, isn't the purple like barbecue?
Something like
purple with the spicy sweet chili.
Yes,
that's the one. Yeah.
The
You guys are like sommeliers of Doritos over here.
Barbecue's great. Yeah.
Where's Fun Chat when you need them?
See,
Where are you?
my favorite is Cool Ranch.
Oh, you're like Greg.
Yeah.
It's good stuff right there.
And I hate ranch, but the Cool Ranch
What?
chips,
So good. Yeah.
The answer to your question is yes. If you are trying to get your nutrition in via Dorito, you've lost the fight before it's even started.
No doubt.
That
At
is
least,
like the
you're
thing.
doing it.
Yeah.
But if that's your only shot, it doesn't matter.
That's a
Just eat the
capital
regular.
right there.
But if the
Capital- no, they got grams of protein. They're good.
If the protein doesn't kill the taste, I'm in.
Knock yourself out.
Yeah.
The Quest chips are actually really good.
Oh.
They have like the protein ones.
Yeah,
They fill you up.
But read the label on that one.
Oh.
On the Quest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
I
Don't
probably
think-
consumed like a pack of chips a day since like first grade.
Well, you can do that.
They're good. Yeah.
Dude, you
And
look
Mountain
like
Dew?
that.
You get the Val pack? You have kids?
Like at Costco?
Yeah.
Or Target? Yeah,
With all the
big,
different-
of course.
oh, yeah,
50
absolutely.
bags. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
doesn't last long. By
No,
the way.
and
it's
go
like 3
through and
days.
get the ones you want out early.
Yeah.
Right.
What's the
Yeah.
last one in the box?
I'll
every
hide
time.
it.
The plain.
Yes.
Of course. Which one?
Yes.
The yellow bag?
No, Lay's. No, it'll be the like. There's always like a weird flavor, or like the Fritos, which are good, but Fritos will
Not
will
mine.
last
Oh,
longer than
you
the
guys
Lay's.
are good, man.
Me too.
Dude, I was getting the
Me
fancy
too.
box.
The yellow Lays are
Yellow
they'll
Lays
get
are-
eaten
that's a
eventually.
solid, strong
but
choice.
It's the last choice though.
Always
When you
the
got
last.
Cool
When you're
Ranch,
little
not
kids?
No,
just
because they'll
cheese.
like the sour cream or is
Those
something
are
in there.
good.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't like the sour cream.
The
Mountain Dew on the
I don't like
purple-
any white sauces except for frosting. You know that.
That's right. You have that monochromatic thing going on.
You're
I
weird.
forgot about that.
You're weird.
He really is.
It's built different.
His
Yeah,
palate is different. though.
Seriously. All right, let's keep it going with food here. So to promote its partnership with Formula One, Kit Kat created a Formula One race car made entirely out of chocolate. The stunt is a part of a new marketing push after Kit Kat became the official chocolate bar of Formula One. So, as we love, some of you guys love chocolate here. Tip or no tip? If you were offered a piece of that car to eat, you would take it.
Oh, tip. I love chocolate.
Of course.
I find people that don't like chocolate a little strange. They're all good people, but how can you not like chocolate? It's so good.
I agree.
Right?
I don't like cheese. That's normal. It doesn't taste good. But who can say chocolate doesn't taste good?
You don't like cheese.
You need an entire show for what Trudell does not.
No,
or
that's
does eat.
about it. I just don't like cheese and fish.
Like
I like
He's
most
Michael
of
K
and
over
ranch.
here.
Like I don't like white
and
dressings.
anything white.
Well, no, like blue cheese, ranch, that whole family of dressings. Cheese and fish. I like pretty much everything else. I
don't
love
like
all
fish.
spicy food. I love Indian food. I love Thai food. I love Italian,
But
Mexican.
if you take this out, you take that
but just
out.
not the white sauces and the cheese and
So
the fish.
Alfredo sauce.
Don't like Alfredo.
I like
give me that
talking to
marinara.
you about the Lakers. I find it very interesting and thought-provoking, but I could listen to you talk about your weird eating habits all day long.
Seriously.
That's the thing that I'm here for.
Because he defends it all so well, too.
I'm not a huge Kit Kat fan, but I would eat it just so I could say I ate a piece of an F1 Kit Kat. That sounds
There
kind
you
of
go.
fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I saw it. It looked really cool. And when I was thinking about what to ask you guys, I'm like, I would want to do it just to say I did it. But then I'm like, how many hands touch that? How long has it
I'm
been
going to
sitting
need
there?
somebody there that's cutting a
I'm
piece
getting
and
the
handing
first.
it to you.
Like-
Give me the first
Yeah.
piece. Yeah.
It's just weird.
It's like that ball at Disneyland with the water that runs all over it, and people are all the little
Oh,
kids
no,
are
no.
constantly
Oh, yeah.
touching. It's like no.
Where's Kit Kat on your candy bar, Ross?
Near the bottom.
Really?
Oh, that's solid. Kit Kat's solid.
It's just it's a strong. It's not special, but it's
Top
strong.
five?
It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a it's.
okay.
I would say it's a high floor, low ceiling.
Yeah,
Because you can split a couple and savor for later.
There you go.
It's
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, this makes me think of like you guys are worried about the germs of this thing. How do you feel about like a chocolate fountain?
No.
Does that freak you out?
No.
People,
No,
I
I'm
get
good.
it cycles through, but
it's
still,
fondue.
people are sticking their hand in there and
fondue,
stuff,
right? The chocolate
and it's
fondue?
like circling to the bottom, and then it might come back. It doesn't bother me, but I'm.
Are we okay? Are we assuming that the guests at this party that has a fondue, a chocolate fountain, are civilized people?
Well, like Mason
It's a
had
wedding,
one
it's a wedding.
at his party. No, Mason
no,
had one at his
no,
party.
I'm putting his
at a
example. Well,
wedding, I would probably skip it.
Okay.
Because
I would probably.
Mason's backyard.
Yeah.
Mason's backyard.
Yeah, I think I'd hit it there.
I had some in Mason's backyard, but I in hindsight, I should have been worried that there was some sort of substance in there.
Correct.
Yeah.
That could have gotten me.
That's true.
That's why you hit it.
And the shady people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spiked it.
That's
Yeah.
damn, I should have thought of that.
Like, I don't want somebody taking the strawberry with their hand and putting it
No.
over there. Like, get the toothpick.
Get the stick.
Get the
Yeah, there you
toothpick
go.
and do it.
Yeah.
You know,
Like water for chocolate. Let's go.
you know, we used to have the buffets back in the day. Some of them would have that. And I'm like, ew, why
Yeah.
are
Wow.
you doing that?
Because you're
It's
10.
disgusting.
Do it. King's Table and Delamo Mall used to have them.
Nah, man,
yeah.
hard pass. All right, here's another one. Not
you're all
food
grown
related.
up now.
Not food related for you guys. So United Airlines has quietly added a new rule that could get you kicked off a flight. If you refuse to wear headphones while watching videos or listening to audio on your phone or tablet. The airline updated its contract of carriage on February 27, giving the crew the authority to remove passengers or even ban them from the airline if they keep playing audio out loud. So tip or no tip, if someone keeps playing audio out loud after being warned, so not just the first time, they should be banned from the airline.
I think I'll go tip on that. I would. Sometimes I do it and I don't know I'm doing it. I remember talking to you and Emily about that, like walking and talking on a speakerphone.
Yeah.
Drives people nuts.
Yeah.
But sometimes that's the best way I can hear. But on a plane, if you've got a movie going and it's loud and I give you the look 4 or 5 times, you should have headphones.
It's such close quarters on an airplane that you got to put your headphones in.
Thank you.
How do you not?
I don't know,
Weird
but
people.
people are out of their ever-loving minds at this point in
Yeah.
or this particular timeline, so people get really worked up about the dumbest thing.
Yeah.
But you said
Kicked
United?
off the flight, I don't know, banned from the
Frontier?
Airline.
If
but
you've
just-
been told
Not
3
Spirit?
or 4
I'm
times.
with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
3 or 4
I'm with
times.
you.
To me, it seems like more of a it's to deter the behavior. They give the extreme punishment that probably never happens, but they just say it and then that'll knock it out. But I mean, Beto, if you're doing this, let's say you're playing something on your iPad and DeMarco's on your left, I'm in the aisle, he's in the window, and I kind of give you the eye roll, but then DeMarco
Like
looks
that?
at
People
you,
doing that stuff?
but then DeMarco looks at you and gives you like I'm gonna, at what point are you turning it off?
You know who doesn't really care? Latinos.
No.
We hold
care.
on.
We care.
Oh,
Hold
boy.
up. Do not. No.
Can I
Beto
finish
speaks
here?
for all Latinos. We all know that.
Can
No.
I finish here?
No.
Because Latinos, when they got the what's up going, they don't care. They'll play their audio and their
No.
messages because what's up, you get an audio message. They're like, pero dímelo, que blah, 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 blah. And it's like you're playing. You're like, dude, we're on the plane here. Let's go.
No,
They'll
bro.
play their messages. Yeah, they do.
No, I'm Mexicana Latina y no lo hago. My mom doesn't
I
do
didn't
that.
say.
You say Latinos?
Yes, they're
Okay.
the worst about this
I'm
because they
just
will play
saying.
their what's up like nothing. Fly to Miami, girl. Oh my God.
I'm
Yeah,
just
dímelo,
saying
dímelo, dímelo. No.
I'm just
Why
saying,
am
don't
I-
categorize all of us, okay? Not all of us.
The whites,
No.
don't, the whites don't do that as
No,
much?
No, because the whites
don't do that.
The whites are
We,
not
we,
using what
hey, allow me to speak for all the white people.
That's why I said it as a question.
Oh, my God.
No, because when you go to Minnesota,
We
it's
do
like,
way worse stuff.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, we do
just
way,
took a
way
turn.
worse.
On a daily
Hold on.
basis.
Yeah.
Wow. Stop.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
Bring it all the way back. Oh, my
It's after
God.
Friday.
We have all just decided that we don't give a damn
Nobody
about
cares.
anybody else
Nope.
in every situation, and we just do what we want to do when we want to do it,
Oh, yeah.
and this is why everything sucks.
Speak for
I am
yourself.
Walter Sobchak. Don't we give a damn about the rules?
Right.
Right.
Let's bring back society.
Thank
Well,
you.
all
Let's
right,
bring back
speaking of
all
which,
of it.
I'm a,
Oye. Ya está. Listo, vamos.
Cállate. I am a rule follower, and I would not play music off that. But there is one thing, and this is from being spoiled by flying with the team for all these years. Like the seatbelt has to be buckled thing kind of bothers me because it's not like that on the charter plane. Like
No.
it's just not really like a
Like
concern.
before you take off and
Yeah,
land?
it's like when in the flight attendants are just doing their jobs, and so I'm never going to give a flight attendant a hard time for that. But some it does sometimes get me a little bit like I'll sometimes just not buckle it and then kind of look over and be like, but does it really need to be or like the tray table. That's the other thing. Like the tray table having to be up. Like, why does the tray table need to be up? It doesn't. Now, I get that there are rules, and it's one that you have to kind of have the rule in for everybody else. But like the extreme of that is if you're playing music and it's loud and you get kicked off the plane. But do we need to be as worried about the tray table being down or the seatbelt being?
No,
that's all I'm asking.
No,
if
you really don't.
If something bad happens, the tray table's not going to be the cause of it.
This is true.
That's kind of where
I mean, sure, you could spill if people have food out there and it went off during the takeoff. But like, it's who it's going on. You.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it's landing on.
We're gonna crash
you want to put like a soda or whatever on there. Like it's going. If you're not paying attention, that's on you. It's not probably going to get on everybody else. And if it does, you deal with the shame, and it probably won't happen again.
Or you got one more quick one?
I have one thing to add to yours. So I carry a small purse when I travel, and it fits right next to me. I don't want to put it because I have a thing of purses on the floor, and they always give me crap. And I'm like, dude. But these people have this huge tablet in front of them, and my bag is like this tiny, and you're going to give me crap for it? So I always throw it in there or put it on the, what is it? Like
the pouch?
The little pouch thing.
Little kangaroo pouch.
And then the girl was like, you can't put it there. I'm like,
you can't put it what? What? Why can't you put it in the pouch?
It has to, because it's a purse. It has to go under the seat.
Under the seat.
Oh, come on.
And I was so annoyed. I'm like, nah, girl, we don't do purses on the floor here.
Did you give her a little attitude?
No, because you don't want to be that person.
I agree. I don't want to be. I'm not giving them attitude,
in my
mind,
in my mind, it was bad. It was bad.
Yeah,
there.
very much.
Hard job, and if everybody's saying, "Why do I have to do this, that, or the other thing?" We're never getting.
I'll conform. Just don't miss me with the peanuts and soda.
Yeah. Yep.
There you go.
I like those little biscotti.
I'm just saying.
That those are great.
Those are pretty good.
Yes,
they'll melt in your mouth.
Yes,
they're very good. You'll eat those?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay,
there you go.
Yes.
Come on. There isn't a dessert that I won't eat.
Oh, boy. My guy.
Geno Smith is available. The Rams may need a backup quarterback. We'll talk about that next. It is DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA.
The home of Rams football. And now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon. KSPN Los Angeles. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
Don't miss the countdown to kickoff. Presented by BMO, official bank of LAFC.
Tomorrow at 4 p.m., I sit down with LAFC starting center back Kosi Tafari to talk about the lockdown defense so far in 2026. And BMO Stadium executive chef Hugo Miranda joins the show to tell us about the delicious new food items at BMO Stadium this year. It's Countdown to Kickoff, presented by BMO, tomorrow at 4 p.m. on 710 ESPN.
BMO presents Countdown to Kickoff, hosted by Mario Ruiz on ESPN LA.
50-50 if my zipper's up or down anymore. Take my pants off at home, they come off easy. I'm like, God, that was 4 hours I was walking around like.
Netflix is a Joke presents Nate Bargatze Big Dumb Eyes World Tour, a special live taping at Intuit Dome.
I think it's because I'm peeing so much longer. I watch young people come and go. I'm like, tell my family I'm okay.
Nate Bargatze, May 9th and 10th, live at Intuit Dome. Get tickets at netflixisajokefest.com.
Children's Hospital Los Angeles is where groundbreaking research meets unparalleled expertise. It's where exceptional care is tailored 100% to kids. And it's where every specialist, every room, every innovation revolves around one need: your child's health. Whether it's routine care or a life-saving procedure, CHLA is where families turn to when outcomes truly matter. Children's Hospital Los Angeles, 125 years of building hope and healthier futures. Go to chla.org today.
Rams fans, D-Far here. I've been with this team for over 30 years as a player and a broadcaster. I've seen a lot of history made in this franchise. But what's about to happen in Australia? That's something none of us have ever seen. The NFL is playing its first ever regular season game in Australia, and True Fan Travel is taking Rams fans down under for the ultimate experience. Flights, hotels, exclusive events, tailgate, and your game ticket, all in one package. Lock in your spot at truefantravel.com. That's truefantravel.com. See you down under.
John Ireland here, and before the lights come up at Crypto.com Arena, make your night legendary at Javier's downtown. A SoCal tradition for decades, Javier's is where timeless recipes meet modern elegance. Handcrafted margaritas, premium tequila, coastal Mexican flavors, always a part of the celebration. Whether you're courtside or catching a concert, start your evening where LA gathers for that unmistakable Javier's experience. Javier's newest location is just steps from the arena. Javier's downtown. Tradition, taste, and an amazing start to your evening.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers.
You sleep naked?
I do. Completely unencumbered.
He likes to be free.
Put him in the box.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis rolls on.
So if you and I are on the road and we get caught in the same motel and we got to share a room,
Yeah.
you can't sleep unless you're naked.
I would prefer to be unencumbered.
Back to the guys.
Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you?
I think Trudell went down to get the pizzas, or else we could see if he knew this one. This is as easy as it gets.
Is this different strokes?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. I've done this in forever. Hold on. Different strokes it takes. Different strokes it takes. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Now, Trudell could be Arnold.
Only one.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
So Travis is Mr. Drummond?
Whoa.
You would be.
That's
Mr.
meaner than what he just said about Trudell.
You would be. That's right.
Man.
Wow.
I was leaving until I heard the
As
song.
Trudell walks in.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get a read on what Trudell thinks.
He
was
has
the,
no idea what it is.
The
That's
bigger
hilarious.
insult.
He has
So
no-
We're
well,
not
he has
going
no
to
idea what
bring
it
that
is.
up. We're going to leave that alone.
No, we're going to bring it
We're
up
gonna leave
because
that-
Beto and you both took shots at both Trudell and me, and we're going to see who took a bigger one. Okay?
Hey, Mr. Drummond was rich.
Are
Come
you
on.
familiar
That's true.
with the TV? And it's not relevant. Do you know the TV show Different Strokes? Okay.
Yes.
You know the characters in the show.
I mean, Michael talks about it a lot on the bus. I couldn't quote.
Do you know
Michael talks about
Gary
different
Coleman
strokes.
was Arnold?
Yeah,
right?
Gary Coleman, shorter.
Yes.
Shorter gentleman.
Okay. So,
Funny, yeah.
And Mr. Drummond was their adoptive father, who was an older gentleman.
Yes.
White guy?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Old white guy.
Yeah.
So DeMarco called you Arnold,
I said
Okay.
he could
Okay.
play Arnold.
and then Beto goes, "Well, Travis could be." Mr. Drummond was like 75 years old.
He
Okay.
wasn't
So basically,
75.
what's the bigger insult?
Yes.
And the insult would be for me that I'm short.
That you are 4'8".
Okay. I don't.
You
know.
forgot your booster
I gotta
seat.
say that. Yeah, that's never.
I love you,
Oh
Trudell.
my God.
It's never bothered me. I'm 5'9", the size of an average American male. So I guess if somebody were really short and then they got short jokes all the time, I also think that if you are making short jokes, you're just not very smart or creative.
I got
Really,
you
it's
right
the
now.
lowest
I got
common
you.
denominator joke. Now that's for some people that are actually short. I would consider myself
What does that
average.
mean?
So
Wow.
yeah. But
So
if
there
that's
we
all,
go.
if
Yeah,
that's all
me.
you got,
So
like short,
I got it
so now,
worse
so
because
saying
I look
someone looks
aged.
old, I'd say is worse.
I said
than
he
short.
looks rich.
No.
Mr. Drummond is rich.
No.
'Cause he had the penthouse.
He did have
Yeah.
the penthouse.
Yeah, and a maid.
Yeah, what was her name? Mrs. Garrett.
Mrs. Garrett.
Yeah.
And then she ran off to run the
Facts of
Life.
of Life. That's
You
right.
take the good, you take the,
The bad,
you
yes.
Take all of that.
The
What about
Facts
Tootie?
of Life.
Tootie, man.
I think I
I
might
look like a 75-year-old man. This is going to bother me the rest of the day.
Nah,
Well, to us, yeah.
65?
65.
Emily's been rubbing off on us, man.
Great.
65.
I'm gonna go watch
no doubt.
indie movies now. Bye, guys.
Where is he?
Where are you going?
To watch some indie movies.
Indie movies.
Maybe hang out with Parker. I don't know.
All
There
right.
you go.
All right.
I think I
Shout
might
out,
have
Parker.
I think I might have made that trade. The Rams were exploring a trade with A.J. Brown. How long have we been doing this together? I said Philly needs to trade him. I think he might be the problem.
Since early the last season.
Yeah, either Hurts or A.J. Brown has to go. That's the issue, and I think that's what caused this year. But if they were interested in moving on and the Rams were interested, oh heck yeah! Are you kidding me? Twofold. Again, same with Shaheed. One, he's a great receiver, 6'1", 225. That's a monster. You have a problem. No one can cover that guy, and you got him, and the Eagles don't. I would have made that trade if that actually went down.
They, according to Diana Rossini, they had a conversation about it. The Rams, they had a meeting, and they kind of
want too
knocked
much.
around the idea, and they decided that they were not going to do it. Typically, he's a terrific player, but I always think there's a little bit of smoke on a guy that's that good that people always seem to be trying to get rid of.
He's really, really, really good.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's actually played with a quarterback like this.
No, and that's why I think it would work here under these circumstances. A, you got the quarterback that can keep him happy, so to speak.
Feed him.
And B, you have the structures in place, and I think this is why the Rams thrive. I think this is why the Dodgers thrive with certain sorts of guys that you can bring in that The structures will not. If you want to go do whatever your deal is, whatever A.J. Brown's deal is that got him sent out of Tennessee, whatever the deal may be that ultimately gets him sent out of Philadelphia.
That was a mistake.
But that's just
leaving
one of those.
Tennessee, right?
That's just one of those. If it happens here, we're going to move on. You're not going to blow up our spot. We will move on from you before we do that. And I think players know that. I think they kind of know coming in that I got to be on it, or it's just not going to work here. So that's why, for lack of a better description, a problem, an attitude problem, doesn't scare me in certain places. At a place like the Raiders or the Jets or the Browns, it would scare the daylights out of me, but not here.
This is way back. This is with Fisher, and they had Rob Boris running the offense, and Todd Gurley popped off and said it's a middle school offense. Here, there's actually a plan in place. I think A.J. Brown would flourish here. There's an actual plan. We know how to get the ball down the field. I'm going to see the ball a lot in situations I like, and the ball is probably going to be on the money versus a guy that's scrambling around back there. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying, A.J. Brown being frustrated, if that's all the reports, because I've been all over Philly media, and then, they've been trying. Yeah. This has been a news cycle between A.J. Brown and Philadelphia Eagles since the beginning of last season. And honestly, if it all came down to him wanting touches, him wanting the ball and stuff like that, and he played with Jalen Hurts, who legit was giving him 1,000-yard receiving yards ever since he's been in a Philadelphia Eagles uniform. It's not a Jalen Hurts thing. I know a lot of people like to make that narrative, but he's a Super Bowl.
What do you think it is?
Well, hold on. I mean, here's the thing, right? So I'm looking at his numbers. So 14, 1,000, right? He's actually better than that. That's what I'm saying.
But that's because Jalen Hurts is also feeding the ball to another guy in Devontae Smith. He's feeding another guy in Dallas Goedert. And then we had a running back in Saquon Barkley. So if A.J. Brown wants all those touches, then why would you want to come to the Los Angeles Rams when they still got to feed the ball to Puka Nacua?
You would get the rock here.
Didn't Brown say that he basically the Super Bowl meant nothing to him because he didn't do anything in the game? Didn't he say something like that? He was like he wasn't happy about it because he wasn't involved. I would worry that his price tag went up too high because DJ Moore, the Bills overpaid to get DJ Moore, right? DJ, good player, no doubt.
Really good receiver.
But, he's 28 years old, second-round pick. It's just, you can get the best receiver in college football a lot of times in the second round. Well, that's not true. There are 3-4 probably receivers go in the first round now.
You can get a good one.
You can still get a really good one.
Yeah.
And so I'm like,
I thought that was a good deal for them.
Did you? See, I just
really
wondered
did.
if it was a little too, who else was given a second-rounder for DJ Moore, though?
Sure
did Chicago even really want? He seemed like he was always getting into it with Caleb Williams.
DJ Moore is as good as a Terry McLaurin. He's as good as a Cortland Sutton. He's not a guy that's going to be top of mind, but on game day, he's a flat killer. And he's got a quarterback. Remember, he was dealing with Caleb, who's learning on the job.
Caleb was pretty good last year.
He was very good last year.
The year before.
But the fact that they're willing to let him go, though, that always gives me pause.
Okay, this is to your thing about receivers and A.J. Brown wanting the ball. They're all divas. They all want the ball. And just because the ball didn't get to him doesn't mean he wasn't open. And that would frustrate me more than anything. That's what usually happens with these guys. Devontae, same thing. I am open. I am beating my guy. I just don't get the ball. But you have to understand what the offense is about. But here, I would make that trade definitely. If it wasn't too high, if they didn't want too much, I would make that trade.
What's too high, though? Because they're going to want a first.
I wouldn't give up a first for him.
That's what they're going to want. They're going to say, well, DJ Moore went for he's much better than DJ Moore. Give us a first.
I wouldn't give up a first.
I think you're right. I think that the price got skewed dramatically with Moore. And I understand why Buffalo did it because they're in the –
They don't have a receiver.
We got to go do it. We have to get somebody. And if I got to pay, a tax to do it, I'm going to go do it.
I don't like doing it from a position of weakness,
I totally understand. Sometimes but how many more times with Josh Allen are we going to go, well, we didn't give him enough.
Exactly.
We didn't give him enough. We didn't give him enough. You're going to have to just take some swings at this thing. They fired the coach. They gave it – how long was McDermott there? 8 years?
Yeah.
Something like that. And just – they can't get over the hump. They got to give him a weapon or two.
For every second-round hit, there's at least 4 or 5 second-round busts that you never hear.
Yeah, that's true.
About. Yeah, so I'd take the proven commodity.
All right. So Mike LaFleur is the new head coach in Arizona.
Yeah.
And there's been some noise, nothing official yet, but that Jimmy Garoppolo may be his starting quarterback in Arizona.
It would make sense.
It would make a lot of sense,
They just spent
right?
They spent the year together.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they speak the same language.
Yep.
And I would imagine a rookie head coach for the first time doing this would like the benefit of having a quarterback that knows what you know, that you speak the same language. I don't have to start from square one. We can start in a different place with at least the quarterback, right?
Right.
So I think that's interesting. Let's just, for the sake of this, assume that he goes. The Rams need a new backup quarterback all of a sudden. Stetson Bennett's been on the team for 3 years. It hasn't played in a regular season game, and okay, whatever. Geno Smith interests you guys at all as a potential backup for Matthew Stafford? Because the Raiders are going to cut him loose. He had a terrible season last year, but he had a pretty good year the couple of years before that. The Raiders are one of those places we talk about that have no structures in place. Nothing works in there. Doesn't Geno Smith seem like a pretty good option if he's your backup quarterback? That's about as good as I think you could hope for.
If you want to go with the same model of having a veteran guy back up your guy, would you rather have Geno Smith, and you know what he is, or a second-round QB?
As my backup?
As your backup this year.
I'd rather have Geno Smith because I think they're trying to win the Super Bowl this year. And if I had to play a second-round inexperienced QB, even for like 3 or 4 games, let's say it's a twisted ankle or a knee.
Yeah, it's a gamble.
I feel like that may be the hole in the side of the boat that I can't overcome. Geno Smith might go 500, but I don't think he'd sink the team in that situation.
Guaranteed he'd be a better player because he's experienced. Yeah. That's why you want him. The price tag also comes into play. Garoppolo is one of the higher-end backup QBs. Geno's fresh off a starting gig. He's going to be up there as well. Do you have that luxury?
You know what I would like?
Yeah.
A starting QB.
In Minnesota? I told you who you're going to get.
You ready for the Kyler Murray experience?
Well,
because you're going to get it.
I was adamantly against it, and then I thought, well, wait a second. He's only going to cost $1 million? Okay.
Yeah, no, Arizona's
paying the freight for
so
you.
I was kind of like, in that case, I don't hate that as much.
Got Arizona
to
the playoffs, went to the Pro Bowl 2 years ago.
I can start to talk myself into it for
4-13 in every other season.
This is true, but let's factor in where he is as well.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I think I guess I would probably rather pay the Packers backup quarterback
Willis.
And just kind of take a shot on that. See if we can get him for like a Sam Darnold type deal. 3 for $100 or something, and then you're just paying him $30, and if it doesn't work out, you can get out of it. Like after
compete, not to start immediately. You're bringing it because you're not going to
compete with McCarthy.
You're not done with McCarthy already. I wouldn't throw him out. It's just 1 year.
I think what the Vikings are kind of saying, which sounds kind of like a divorce before it happens, is basically like, we're not going to depend on him for next year. And usually when you start flirting like that, usually it's going in one direction.
Someone to compete, but I mean, remember, there's some things to like about him. That's why they drafted him so high.
I guess I didn't see a lot of those things.
They moved off of him so fast. I think like
he couldn't stay healthy either.
And that could be true.
That's the scary part to me is how quickly the people on the inside went, no.
Right.
Like, let's get out of this quickly.
And it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of the pressure's on because that roster is really good. And what's holding them back is that quarterback spot. It's that, so you're trying to really do, like, I guess the Lakers, short-term fixes. We got to do it now.
I'm glad you said that because like the 3 teams that we talk about the most here on the show, you're talking about the Lakers, Dodgers, and Rams. And they're kind of all in different spots as far as like the build-out goes, right? Like the Dodgers are built for right now, and it feels like they're set up to be pretty good for the midterm to long-term future.
The Dodgers are built.
Right. They are built for whatever's coming and for right now.
Yes.
The Rams are built for right now, right? And then we'll see what happens after this because the Stafford piece of it is the part, like when he's gone, I have a lot of faith in Sean McVay to fix whoever you get, but it's like you had the MVP at your quarterback. We'll see what it looks like after that. So I think the medium to long-term future is, I don't know.
Ready to compete.
Right.
Yeah.
Where are the Lakers in this process? Like, because the present is, yeah, man, it feels like we're a buck short, right, to make a run at this. It feels like what may be available this offseason, the big splash, I know you've been on this for a while, is Giannis. The other one is, let's get LeBron's money and the flexibility that comes along with that. That feels like more of a middle-term play. Where are they in the process of present, short-term future, long-term future?
Well, securing Luka for the long term is the best place to start. So that is done this summer, right? Then you have to secure Austin Reeves, and then you have to see what the build around those two can be. And so it's just incomplete at this point. And obviously they don't have the same, I guess you could call it a luxury that the Dodgers have, where you can use money, more so than other teams without having crazy penalties for the second apron and et cetera. So that's the problem in the NBA these days, that there is very little free agency at all. And nobody goes to free agency anymore. Everybody signs their deals and then maybe agitates for a trade at a certain point. So it's a little harder, I think, to do it all in one season, essentially, to build a new team. But Like, I think that they have the main piece that only 5 or 6 other teams in the NBA have, and now it's their job to build optimally around it. But they couldn't do that last year, like after they got Luka at the trade deadline or over the summer. It just wasn't available to do so.
To your point, it's very difficult to do. But with where the Rams are, they went from we're going all in, and it hit, right? They win the Super Bowl. Yeah. They make the Matthew Stafford trade. They do all these things. And then it was for reasons that weren't just exactly anything other than injuries, right? They got crushed the year after. They went 5-12. They had a bad year. And then it felt like, okay, buckle up for the next couple of years. It's going to take a minute to build this back out again. And they just kind of came right back to the top. And they got some very good, whether it's Puka Nacua, whether it's Kobe Turner, Byron Young. Like, they hit on some really important guys.
And they had the coach and the quarterback, though,
no
right?
question
Which is
about
the
it.
Best place to start.
But now it feels like, again, like we're right in that, hey, whatever's going to happen in 2029, we'll worry about that down the road. We're fully focused on 2026. Like, the Lakers feel like, is 2020, if we're calling this 26, is 27 the year that you should start to think more short term? Is it 28? Like, where is that part in the development of this? Because Luka's not an old player. He's not as young as he once was. None of us are.
Just turned 27. I think it's within this next, I guess, calendar year, which you get the summer and then you get the next trade deadline.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'll have a lot of answers. Okay. And I don't think that the Lakers are ever, and that I don't think that changes with new ownership and of course Genie's staying out, but like the Buss family, all they care about is winning titles. So it's not that is the pursuit, that is the goal as soon as possible. But you can't do as soon as possible and almost not punt the future. Right. Whereas I feel like you can do that a little bit differently in the NFL. Yeah. In Major League Baseball is a different thing. You can do both in baseball.
And it oddly feels. Do you agree with this, DeMarco? That what you just described is what they have done for the last 3 or 4 years. That it's been very focused on how do we get AD and LeBron over the hump again? LeBron's here. Okay, get him Anthony Davis, which of course that made it worked. But
it worked.
It was all right. Get a Russell Westbrook. Get this just constantly trying to fix it for today and tomorrow, and then we'll figure it out after that. This feels like the first time there's a little runway.
Seems like it. It's just you always come to one issue. LeBron. That's how do you deal? What do you do? How do you get to there? Is that what you mean? It's all going to work itself out this summer because there'll be a decision made on him?
Yeah, LeBron will he'll make his decision if he's going to return or not, and then he'll decide where he wants to play. Right? But either way, that doesn't necessarily have to go in tandem with what he's not going to, LeBron is obviously at the tail end, right? So you're not necessarily building a team in that direction moving forward when he's in year 23 this year.
Well, wait, you said he's going to decide where he wants to play. Mm-hmm. What if he says I want to play?
Or that he wants to retire. Yeah.
What if he says I want to play here?
I think there's a way to make that work.
Can the Lakers say no?
Yes, they can.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, any team can't you? But if he wants to play, let's say he will find a home, and whether that's here or whether that's somewhere else. But I just don't. I think that he first just wants to get through this season and see how he feels physically, and then he talks to his family, and then he makes the decision. But these are, to me, that's a LeBron-centered conversation.
Yeah.
And then there's sort of the long-term build of the Lakers or of any other team.
Well, that fall is hurting you. It's time to retire. Big
they feel like they're sometimes it feels like they're on parallel tracks, the Laker development conversation and the LeBron when he coming or going.
Yeah.
But then they intersect all the time too, because that decision, unless the Lakers are willing to say, if he decides I'd like to continue to play, and the answer could be great, good luck wherever you land. We hope it works out for you. They don't have to bring him back. That the contract expires at the end of the year. Now, maybe they couldn't bring themselves to do that. I don't know. That's a decision that they'd have to make, but.
They wouldn't do that. If he says, I want to play here, they're going to let him play.
They need to know the answer to that question before the question's ever asked. They need to kind of know what it is that they're going to do before he gives them that. And they don't have to share it with anybody else. He doesn't have to share it with anybody else. But they better have an idea of, because if he does come back, and it feels less likely than it has, I think, for a long time, I feel like we could fast forward this to March 6, 2027, and we're having an incredibly similar conversation about where they are. It just doesn't feel like if he's back that all that much can change. Am I wrong about that?
No. I got distracted. I was trying to see if I smelled
Is the pizza here?
I haven't seen
we're all looking. I got this corner manned right here.
Yeah,
I can see this.
You have the best view.
Yeah.
You have the best.
You
can
saw
see
the door open. We both looked.
I did.
Yeah.
It's got like a little Pavlovian pizza thing going over here.
Laura, what is happening?
You're not going to make it, are you?
They had told me 6 minutes, 7 minutes ago. So,
okay.
You know.
All right.
Ooh, okay, that's good. That means imminent because JJ starts at 5:45.
Oh man, we're gonna get Trudeau fast.
Well, it usually takes like 6 minutes for me to, but then sometimes you taking a little extra minute to get into the building. But I'm willing to sprint if it means having a piece of pizza.
We're going to do this for you.
Do me a favor. Say what you talking about.
Is that the Willis? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis?
Almost got him.
By the way, that Willis is the only one that's still with us.
I know that line more from Biggie than from the actual show itself.
What's on tap today on ESPN LA? The Lakers are back on the home court tonight to face Indiana. The Toyota Lakers countdown with Beto Duran starts at 6 p.m. Tip-off is at 7:30. You can hear it on your afternoon drive right here on 710 a.m. or in crystal clear digital audio on the ESPN LA app. Brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for, the official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. We'll talk about that game that gets started here in just a couple hours and just how big of a game it is. Even though Indiana's not very good, it is a must-have for the Lakers. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
Now, Cappy, when Michael told him he had 7 stocks, did you know what he meant?
Yeah, he's like, you've got like Amazon, Meta.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
You've got NVIDIA. NVIDIA is definitely in the portfolio.
Good one to have.
You know, I mean, you got Microsoft in there. Tesla. You know, yeah, you got Apple. You know, you got a nice portfolio of 7 stocks. Yeah, pretty nice portfolio.
When he said that, I was like, oh, there's no way Cappy knows. But Cappy, you got to know. Come on, it's not that hard.
To be honest with you, I didn't even hear what he said. I actually thought he said like 7 stops. I didn't even hear that he said stocks.
I kind of was wondering, too.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles, the ESPN LA app, and streaming live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, we're a nationally recognized leader in pediatric care, honored by U.S. News & World Report as one of the best in the country. Here, we achieve amazing breakthroughs that change lives. From groundbreaking cancer therapies that offer new hope to young patients, to advanced heart procedures that save lives, we partner with families to conquer challenges and achieve extraordinary outcomes. Choose the best care for your child at chla.org.
Hey, everybody, it's Cappy here to talk to you about Prize Picks. And, of course, I want to remind you, first and foremost, download the Prize Picks app today. Use my code Cappy. Get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 in lineups. That's code Cappy to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. So, listen, here's the thing. Right now, basketball season, you got to shoot your shot, man. Prize Picks, you get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Come on, it's $50. They make every dunk, every dime, every board that much more exciting. I'm literally following the game while I'm on the Prize Picks app, and it's so easy to play. You just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get them right, you're cashing in. Now, I like a little flex play because you don't have to get everything right to still win. But on the other hand, the power play, you got a much bigger shot. Prize Picks is a great way to put your takes to the test. So download the Prize Picks app, use my code Cappy, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That's code Cappy to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
Purple and gold-blooded. The Lake Show play here.
Tonight, it's purple and gold basketball from LA Live on a Friday night. The Lake Show welcomed the Pacers to Crypto.com Arena.
Rebound, Smart. Back to Reeves. Three-pointer. Lakers lead.
Lakers battle the Pacers. Coverage begins tonight at 6 p.m.
Every dribble, every dunk. This is the home of the Lakers. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
You're hanging out with the Rams Super Bowl champ and Sweet Tea.
You got my back. Come on.
No, I don't.
You got my back on
Let
this.
me be very, very clear.
Yes, you
I do not have your back.
More DeMarco and Travis right now.
Hey, man, you messed up the TV. You turned yours in there and you turned ours. We had it on in here. There you go.
A-team is the answer to the question.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm just trying to figure out which remotes to work on this damn TV.
Yeah.
Name the A-team.
Face.
Yep.
Murdoch.
Yep.
B.A.
Yep.
Hannibal.
There you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Why do I know that?
Because we watch TV.
I guess so.
That's what we did.
I guess
Absolutely.
So.
Yes.
Like, I can't remember. I have to change my password every time I log into a website because I can never remember it.
Forget your password.
But I remember B.A. Baracus.
Of course we do. And the van.
Yeah.
Come on.
The van was awesome.
At some point, Mr. T was the most famous person on the planet.
He was way up there.
He was way up there.
Yeah. Oh, now
my
we're
God,
talking.
there's pizza.
Oh, and they're singing happy birthday.
Yes, come on
go.
in.
Yeah,
Sorry, Trudell, you
bring
just
it in
missed
here.
it.
Trudell missed it by an inch.
Oh, you guys gave him a piece?
Oh, True's
Oh,
gone?
he got one. Yeah, he had to go.
Oh,
he has to go to
okay.
work.
There you
the
go.
Lakers
Bring that
play
in,
in about 2 hours from right now.
Come on. There we go.
But
Yes.
this is
I've saved the
brilliant-
place for you
Oh,
right
yes.
there. There we go. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, my gosh.
So yesterday we were doing the show, and DeAndre said that he was going to go celebrate his dad's birthday with Domino's and barbecue.
Yeah.
That's right.
The game Domino's.
The game Domino's. Let's
He was-
specify that. The
he was-
game Domino's.
Yes.
First of all, you don't know how lucky you are that we have the remaining pizza because Trudell almost double under the arms on the way across the street. So we say so for you.
Trudell was like waiting until the last possible second to run out of the room.
Yes.
But that story is true. So Pizza Hut called me and they said, listen, if there's going to be some dominoes being played, we might as well just make the dominoes a little better with Pizza Hut. True story.
Well done.
Well done.
And see, this is how this is
pizza.
supposed to go.
Oh, good. Hold
So
on.
Kate's texted me earlier today. It's like, we're bringing in the Pizza Hut. What would you like? Like, is that the greatest question you ever get in the middle of the day?
greatest
Like,
ever.
what type of pizzas would you like to have delivered to work? Well done. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Look at,
Mr.
now
Gates.
you know it's good when the radio station goes silent.
Thank you, Mr. Gates.
Do you realize how
brother.
hard it is for me to sit here with this in
oh,
front
yeah.
of my
Oh, yeah,
face
yeah.
and not start shoveling it
Yeah,
down
I
my
know.
gullet?
Well, it's
Keep
not
talking.
Yeah.
Wait.
Keep going.
Well,
You're doing great.
You were smarter. You went 1st
Uh-huh.
and I knew that was going to leave me the
Sir.
job of having to do
Enjoy.
this.
Stuffed crust? Oh, stuffed crust.
That's a trap request.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. A little. There's a deal right now. A ESPN LA fans a large 1-topping pizza or a medium 3-topping pizza, just $9.99 each. When you carry them out, you can download that Pizza Hut app today. And
DeAndre, you need a Laker breakdown. Go ahead.
oh, that's that little skinny crust one right there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thin and crispy.
Oh.
So many options. How many? Is that your first or is that second?
First.
Okay. He's
First
still
too many.
working on it.
Yep. Stay away from my pizza.
You gonna roll into your dad's party with Pizza Hut tomorrow? With
I
whatever we
damn
have
sure
left
am.
over?
Yeah, man. Oh my! I mean, I'm talking with a mouthful.
You're getting
right
it
now.
down.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Pizza Hut.
I-
Thank you,
by the
Kate.
way,
Thank you,
I'm
Kobe.
the only one not eating. I'd like it to
sorry.
be
Go
shown
ahead.
at least for a minute. All right, you ready?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm ready. What did you tease?
Lakers.
Lakers. Oh, yeah. So I did leave that Denver game encouraged. I did, even though you started so poorly, and they had Jokic, who's might be the best player in the league.
Sure.
But you made it a game, so there is fight. There is some good. You played enough defense. Even Jokic gave the Lakers credit for their defense they
He had
played.
9 turnovers last night.
In spots, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not the end of the world. And, I mean, you could see the Lakers up jumping and winning a few playoff games here. Maybe
can't.
not a series.
Yeah, no,
maybe not a series, but a few games and putting a scare into somebody.
I think it depends on the matchup a little bit.
Yeah.
I just don't think they played good enough. And when you get to see the Lakers 4, 5, 6, 7 times in a row,
yeah,
I think what they don't do well gets more exploitable. I
True.
mean, not like if you're moving from one team to the next time after time after time.
Oh, once you get exposed. Yeah,
right.
of course.
And once they know how to crack the code, and it's not a particularly difficult code to crack in the first place.
Yeah.
But I want to go back to something you said a second ago, because I think they did show heart last night. I'll give the Laker players credit. I'll give JJ credit. very, very rarely I think they have not shown fight. It's
Boston.
Boston was the way, and that's why it was so
It was
glaring.
shocking.
That
Yeah.
it stood out
Yeah.
because that's not who they are. Like
Right.
I get it; they're not the bad boy Pistons from back in the '90s or anything, but they're not a pushover team. They play hard, they compete. They're just not one of the best teams in the league. But it's not they're not one of the best teams in the league because they give up. It's just they're under skilled. They are undermanned. They are under athleted several times. They are under defensed. It is a problem that is easy to see, but it's not a lack of effort.
No, something else I keep saying, and you tell me what this means basketball-wise, especially Jokic. Even on a made basket, he's taking the thing out and getting it up as fast as possible. I mean, that had to be something that is part of their game plan. We know these guys can't run and they're lazy.
And that is, and you know what that actually leads to your point, it leads to because they understand that Lakers exert a lot of energy when it comes to what? Complaining to the referees. So Denver, in their philosophy, I'm pretty sure they watch film, is that, okay, we're going to get the ball out as fast as we can. Because Lakers, they also struggle in transition defense.
Yeah.
So that's been one of their flaws that, Nuggets and teams like that, they can pick apart. And so, your point, yeah.
Jokic would take the ball and look and go, okay, we got one down. Go, 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 go. They can't, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And so, that's why, it's hard getting into this portion where they have this difficult schedule, right? They got the Knicks coming up. They got the Timberwolves. They got it back-to-back with the Houston Rockets. Hell, they even got the Denver Nuggets again next weekend. It's that's tough games. And then, they just don't have that much leadway to correct those little things with the big three. They could stagger all those minutes. They tried to do that last night, but once again,
you know what you need? You need a Charles Oakley. You need a Raja Bell. You need somebody that will just stir it up. Just make it a mess for a little while.
But they don't have enough with this team. Me personally, I don't feel like they have enough to actually go out there and beat these better opponents. I mean, the stats shows they're 14-19 against teams above 500.
That's why the playoff thing does not fill me with a great deal of confidence. When they play good teams, they struggle.
How close were those 19 losses?
Does it matter?
If you're non-competitive, it would matter to me. But if you're competitive and the better teams are just one guy better than you,
the Lakers,
like last night.
So the narrative is that when the Lakers lose, they lose bad. And the majority of their losses have been double-digit losses.
Blowouts.
They've been double-digit losses.
Lately, they've been bad. Like the Orlando loss was close. The Phoenix loss was close. This loss last night was relatively close. 9 isn't close, nor is it a blowout. It's just kind of somewhere in that middle ground. So they feel like they've been getting a little bit better at that. I keep thinking, we are, 3/4 of the way through the season?
We're almost done,
okay,
man.
We're there. If it was there, we would have seen it by now. That's where I just keep, not that they couldn't find it for a game. Sure. But that's a game, right? Like if there were going to be signs of offensive chemistry, consistency, we'd start to see it. If there was a way where, this group of players works pretty well together defensively, we've
seen it by now. Yeah. I don't think there's any move JJ can make that's any better than the other. This is what you got. Yeah.
This is what we got. We got to figure out a way to play with it.
Right. That's it.
And the one thing that keeps me from going, they have no chance. The one I think they have a small chance is Luka goes nuts.
Right. That's what I keep.
And just scores
one time.
45 points a night, 40 points the next night, 38 the next night. LeBron has a 30-point night. Reeves has it. All of a sudden, it's like they're scoring 120. Now, in the playoffs, that's really hard to do. The game slows down.
He's
it gets
in
more
shape
physical.
now.
Yeah,
this is what you're here for.
The good news is, too, you don't play every night. You get some time off, especially in that early round. There's a bunch of time off between the games. So maybe they can just flat out offensive somebody. That's why I'm so preoccupied with the offense the way I am. I know the defense ain't coming around.
Right.
I'm not worried. I mean, that's just not going to happen. But if they can find a way to unlock 125 points a few times, hey, now maybe we're on to something.
Watching him last night, Luka, and he is unafraid to shoot from anywhere, from any angle, off one leg, whatever. It still baffles me when he held the ball on that last play.
Yeah, it was weird.
I still don't get it. The guy shoots from anywhere with anybody in his face. I still don't know why you held on to the ball.
Is it as simple as he just freaked out? Like, I mean, even great players freak out
him.
once in a while. I don't have a better explanation because you're right.
Yeah.
I could totally agree with you.
I think he hit shots from that spot yesterday.
That's why I can't come up with any better explanation than he just freaked out. He just brain
fart.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then So we talk about the clutch situations and stuff like that. That was a clutch moment in that Orlando Magic game where Luka didn't take the jump shot. We fast forward the Phoenix Suns game. They missed on a lot of rotations. The Suns took the lead to hit that big three from Royce O'Neal. Then you fast forward to this game against the Denver Nuggets, a clutch game in this situation where the Denver Nuggets were categorized as a team who struggle in the clutch. They have 10-point leads going into the fourth quarter. The Nuggets have somehow, in the second half of this season, they found ways to lose in those moments. However, you look at the clutch situation for the Lakers. We talked about it. Down the stretch, they pull Rui out in a minute with a minute left. LeBron James goes out with the elbow injury, didn't return. And so then they look in that moment, and when LeBron James came back, and then they get that kick out to Marcus Smart, he misses a three. Then they had another one in the corner, Marcus Smart misses another three. They are still trying to figure out, okay, in that moment, the ball should be in Luka Doncic's hands, correct?
That's what I thought.
So now you're starting to get to this scenario where we bring it back.
That's what I thought.
In a clutch situation, what is their scheme?
That's a great question. Yeah, save us.
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what you're here for, right?
They're going to have to get the stuff around the margins better. Not turn. By the way, they didn't turn the ball over a ton last night. They were better with that. But Denver did, and the Lakers didn't take advantage of it in the way that they should. The Lakers only got to the line 15 times, which for them is pretty low. A big part of their offense is getting guys to the foul line.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to get to the foul line, you better make your free throws. They didn't. They shot 67% from the line. They were 10 out of 15.
Yep.
It's a 9-point game. You make those free throws, and all of a sudden it's a one-possession game here or there. Denver was 28 out of 31 from the line.
Yep.
There's the ball game.
That's just you shooting free throws. And
Yeah.
You could have won that game. Right.
It is, and I'm not saying that taking Rui out was the thing that led, but it's like the dude's on one. Let him shoot it again. Like he made 3 out of 4. I think he missed 1 or 2 shots the entire night. Like every once in a while, just let your guy cook.
There's Funchy.
There he is.
You smelled it. Did you smell the pizza from outside? You smelled it, didn't you? Yeah, you knew it was here, didn't you? Your spidey sense was tingling.
He said, of course.
It was working.
Yeah.
Did you get the job at Wendy's yet?
Not yet? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Geno Smith might be his competition.
I
Did you guys
know.
see that?
See?
There you go.
I'm
there
here.
You go. All right, we're going to eat a little pizza. We're going to come back. We're going to do a little shop talk coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Tomorrow night, the heart of Los Angeles beats black and gold.
And the black and gold stay perfect to start 2026.
LAFC are on fire to start 2026 with 4 straight wins across all competitions.
Curling shot, and in! Oh, Mark Delgado with a curler to the back post.
Los Angeles Football Club battle FC Dallas from BMO Stadium. Coverage begins tomorrow at 7 p.m. on the ESPN LA app.
John Ireland here, and before the lights come up at Crypto.com Arena, make your night legendary at Javier's downtown. A SoCal tradition for decades, Javier's is where timeless recipes meet modern elegance. Handcrafted margaritas, premium tequila, coastal Mexican flavors, always a part of the celebration. Whether you're courtside or catching a concert, start your evening where LA gathers for that unmistakable Javier's experience. Javier's newest location is just steps from the arena. Javier's downtown. Tradition, taste, and an amazing start to your evening.
Bowling, 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 everybody's bowling. I don't mean to brag, but they don't call me Mr. Pinhead for nothing. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Your golf game's getting hotter. Hit the links at Morongo Golf Club at Tuquet Canyon.
Number 2.
7 heavenly chef-driven food stations at the marketplace. Take an all-you-can-eat culinary journey around the world.
And the number 1 reason.
Rick Ross, live March 20th, only at Morongo.
Morongo, good times.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to A to Z Savings, our biggest sale of the year.
Happy to be here. Can I get some rotors?
Would you like brake pads with that?
How much are the brake pads?
Free with Duralast rotors.
Free. Really?
Really? Free.
I also need some oil.
Would you like an oil filter with that?
Yeah. How much is that?
Free with the oil.
Free. Really?
Really. Free. It's part of A to Z Savings with hundreds of deals.
From A to free.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Ends March 9th. Restrictions apply.
Progressive knows there's no one more important to your team than your pet. They're like your top draft pick.
And it looks like Chuck has selected Pepper the Corgi. Bold pick there, Deborah.
Yeah, Red Pepper has a high ceiling for sure, but he does have a tendency to bark at every tree.
Yeah, he brings a lot to the table, but also takes a lot off of it, especially when it's been left near the edge.
Nothing left to do now but suit him up for the dog park.
Protect your top draft pick from injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations. Covered subject to policy terms.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
I love a good fruity cocktail.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You look like a fruity cocktail guy.
I will have one.
DeMarco and Travis is on right now.
All right, let's start with this one. It's kind of
you
a
better watch
double-edged
out.
sword.
Brazil is breathing down your neck.
Victor Ito is hitting for the Brazilians right now.
Victor Ito is playing for Brazil.
Apparently.
Okay.
Apparently. Yeah. Maybe Mr. Ito got around. You never know. Yeah. 2-1 USA over Brazil. It is the bottom of the second inning. The Americans are the visiting team. You never know, DeMarco. I
got around.
I don't know the man's life.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a Bichette that's playing for
with
Brazil.
green hair.
With green hair.
Green long hair. He looks like the Joker playing baseball.
He sure does.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Happy 54th birthday to one of the greats of all time, one of the Laker greats of all time, Mr. Shaquille O'Neal.
Diesel, 54. That hurt me when they were talking. I don't know how that list came up, and I had to choose between Shaq and Jokic for the final center spot on, I guess, the Dream Team.
It's one of those things. You go ahead. I'll take whoever you don't want.
I'm happy picking second.
Yeah.
You know what? I changed my vote. Give me Shaq.
Okay.
I want Shaq.
So Shaq's 54 today, and Shaq is one of the greats of all time. Shaq's Hall of Famer, multiple-time champion, et cetera, et cetera. I say that to set up this. LeBron James was talking with the California Post and was asked what he wanted his legacy to be in the NBA when it is that he's finally done with it.
How do you want to be remembered? What's your legacy here?
I didn't cheat the game. I'm dedicated to the sport. I showed up to work every day on time, put my work in, both on the court, off the court. I just wanted to maximize and squeeze everything I could out of the game because I understood what it gave me and what it's been able to give me to my family and everything. So hopefully there's some highlights in there between my years I played this game, but I never cheated the game, ever.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
And if that was the legacy, that's exactly what he did.
That's it. That's him in a nutshell.
Has anyone ever watched LeBron James and thought he's not playing as hard as he can, or that he is not in shape, or that he isn't committed to what it is he does?
Never, not once.
Never, no, not once.
Yep.
And Shaq, and I'm not picking on Shaq, but the greatest thing you can say about LeBron James is he said it. He wanted to maximize the squeeze. Every last bit of juice.
What did he say one time? I'm going to heal on company time.
Shaq, I got hurt on company time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get fixed on company time. Yeah, Shaq saw it differently.
Kind of the exact opposite.
Exact opposite. Now, Shaq was loaded with as much talent as anybody, but I heard that from LeBron. I'm like, you know what? If that's what you were going for, that's what you did.
You hit it.
Yeah.
23 years. You're milking every ounce of talent out of your body.
Trudell was telling me he's still doing those exercises in the hallway before the game. Like, he's.
Have you tried that when you put your knees on a med ball?
I break my neck.
And sit there and try to balance.
It's almost impossible.
Yeah.
It's all core. Josh Hart turns 31 years old today.
Wow.
Another one of those Laker later round draft picks turned out to be a really good player.
Yeah.
Really good player. Tom Arnold, your old co-host, turns 67 today.
No way.
Yeah.
The scariest man on the planet.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Just every now and then. Like if he didn't have a joke or his joke fell flat, he's coming after you. He's going to get a laugh out of somebody. Just know that.
Well, it brings a certain energy to the room.
Oh, my God. When he tells a joke and it goes flat, you do this.
Cover up. Tyler, the Creator, turns 35 today.
Are you into the music there? Anybody? Tyler? Anybody? No? Not at all?
He's all right for me.
He's all right?
He's
DeAndre?
not bad. He's just not my cup of tea.
Tyler? Hit or miss?
Yeah,
okay.
see?
Do you like it?
Every now and then. My daughter has a few songs she likes, but then when I listen to the whole album, we can't listen to this. You know?
Not for everybody.
DeAndre's chow me down pizza.
He's killing the pizza, yeah.
However, I went to a Tyler Creator concert here, actually, at Crypto.com Arena, and I'm not going to lie to you. He had that place jumping.
Put on a good show.
He put on a really good show. He's a really good performer.
All right.
Harriet Tubman was born on this day in 1820.
I just saw that movie. Yeah, I just saw that movie, Tubman.
Oh, okay.
Or Harriet.
Yeah, I think Harriet, I think.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I loved it.
Yeah.
They're always hard watches.
They are.
Especially about that time period.
Sure.
But it was a really good movie, yes.
Rob Reiner would have celebrated a birthday today. He was born today in 1947. And, you think of him as Meathead from All in the Family, speaking of 70s sitcoms along the way. And obviously, the tragic death that he had very recently.
Unbelievable, right?
Yeah, it is. It really is truly unbelievable. Yeah. But you go to his IMDb page, dude, that guy has directed 10 or 12 or 15 movies that everybody has seen.
Yes,
yeah.
I know.
Stand By Me.
Stand By Me.
Love that movie.
The Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson. I'm blanking on where you
can't
handle the truth. A Few Good Men.
Yes.
When Harry Met Sally.
Great.
Just one after the next. Just amazing. Today it is the day of the dude. I need the date. 1998. The Big Lebowski was in
You're
theaters
kidding
today.
me.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
I think everybody does.
Do you love that movie? Do you love that movie? Please tell me you love The Big Lebowski.
I think if you've seen that movie, you can't not like it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's just it's a super fun, easy watch.
I think you got to
Bridges
watch
is
it a
amazing.
couple times.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're a younger guy, like
You're
myself.
out of your element.
Like in your 20s,
Well, that's just like
20
your
times
opinion,
2.
man.
Yeah.
Wait, Travis, I can't believe you skipped over the holidays and one of our national holidays.
Oh, you know what?
I can't believe that.
What?
Laura,
Which one?
Laura and I will
Oh,
celebrate privately.
God.
It is National Dentist's
I knew
Day.
it.
I love
my
the
You and me.
dentist.
You and I are the only two people I know that like going to the dentist.
We have nice teeth.
We do. We do have good teeth. 1899, Bayer registered aspirin as a trademark.
Really?
Aspirin was considered by many to be the first ever wonder drug back in 1899.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
Wow. I was in the grocery store and something caught my eye. Do you remember U-Ban coffee?
My mom and dad drink U-Ban coffee.
I haven't seen that in forever.
Is that the green can?
It's brown.
It's brown.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Brown
Yeah.
U-Ban.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, U-Ban. I haven't seen this in forever.
We never had a coffee maker in the house. My mom and dad would make instant coffee in the house.
With you?
With U-Ban. It was like freeze-dried, disgusting coffee.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
In a
wow.
minute.
Yeah,
That's
it was
crazy.
And I remember the first time I saw a coffee maker in somebody's house. I'm like, "What is that?
What is that thing?
Like, why would you just put the hot water in the little dirt and
Yes.
it turns into coffee?"
That's what
I thought. Lethal Weapon came out in theaters this day in 1987.
The TV show wasn't bad. Riggs, Murtaugh, the whole nine. I'm getting too old for this.
Was
blank.
there a TV show, Lethal Weapon?
There was a TV show.
Oh, I completely missed that.
Yeah, it was.
When?
Came and went. It was a few years ago.
Okay.
It was good. I can't remember who was in it. Oh my God.
I just remember the movies.
Yeah. There was a good TV show. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Riggs character on TV was completely unhinged.
Was it like them as younger men, or was it just they recast it? or what was
Recast
it?
it as
Okay.
Murtaugh and
Murtaugh,
Riggs.
Damian Wayans.
Yeah, there
Damon
you go.
Wayans
Yes.
was in it?
Yes.
Yeah, it was good.
Who else?
Yes.
All right.
John William
Yeah, I
Scott.
watched that.
Right. It
Oh,
came
Sean William Scott?
Yeah.
There you go.
Stifler.
I was going to say, is that Stifler?
Yeah.
Yeah,
is
that's
Stifler.
Stifler. That is Stifler. Man, all right. There you go. I had no idea. 1985 today. We Are the World was
We
released.
are the world. Did
Yeah.
you see the documentary?
I did. And
Love
when
it.
Michael Jackson wanted to strangle Cyndi Lauper, that part.
Yes. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like he's
Michael
looking
was
at
a
her, and I'm not going to
perfectionist.
say the word that you could read across his face, but he's like, I'll use this one. Lady,
Right.
please.
That was
Like,
great.
get it together.
Yes.
I am a professional. I don't know what you are doing over there, but get it together because
Michael
I
was
want to
not
go
messing
home.
around. That's right.
That's what his look was. It's
Yeah.
like, I
Yep.
thought we were all professionals here. And
Yeah.
what the bleep are you doing here?
Huey Lewis talks about how nervous he was to sing with Michael, and he nailed it. And
Yeah.
Lauper's like, let me try it again. It's like, oh, boy.
Wow.
Oh, boy. Lakers and Pacers coming up next. Bet will get you started, and then John and Michael with all the play-by-play. We'll see you on Monday.